Our ancestors crossed the great void untold millennia ago. Pilgrims from a dying world long since lost. From tumultuous beginnings, their struggle, courage, and fortitude gave birth to our civilization. For many centuries, our people prospered. Peace ruled our planet, and our understanding of the world around us grew. Our scientists have long speculated that ours was not the only tribe to make this journey and establish a new home on another world. But their searching has been met again and again with silence. Until now. The transmission was weak and incomplete, but in a language not unlike our own. Our anticipation grew. What culture and knowledge had our brothers developed during the long centuries of our separation? A starship was prepared, ambassadors recruited. But gradually, the meaning of the message became clear. It was a desperate call for help. Galvanized by the revelation that we are not alone, our fleet has been equipped, and we are ready to answer the call of our brethren. What shall we find as we set our course beyond the stars?
Hi, welcome to 2K live streams. My name is David Hinkle. I'm the community manager, social media manager for Firaxis Games here at 2K, and I'm very, very excited to close out our day-long festivities, our day-long Starships launch celebration. Starships, the newest game from Sid Meier, launched today, Mac, PC, iPad. It's available now for 15 bucks. Continue watching us play if you'd like, but I highly encourage you to go purchase it. I'm also very happy to be closing out today's festivities with two very special guests here from Wikia. We have Two-Tailed Fox here on my left.
Greetings.
On your right. One of the esteemed, wonderful VIPs who curates a lot of content, does a lot of stuff over on the civilization.wikia.com hub, which is, you know, a great resource if you're looking for any kind of knowledge on Beyond Earth or civilization overall. So thank you very much for your efforts over there. And then to my right here, we have Mr. Matt Haddock, who is an editor at Wikia, right?
Yeah, Community Development Associate.
Okay, Community Development Associate. That's a long, important title. You must be a very important man. So what we're doing today is, for anybody who's just tuning in, we are essentially picking up from where our two previous streams led off. Earlier today, this morning, the wonderful Pete Murray started a live stream with special guest Sid Meier. How cool is that? He started a live stream early this morning of Starships. This is a shared save game. So what we've been doing is playing one game all day shared across multiple systems. The person who, or people, I should say rather, in the middle who picked up where Pete left off, where Pete and Sid left off, were our wonderful German buddies, Writing Bull and Christian Weigel. They did a great job setting us up, getting us in a good place for our final leg here, and now is the moment of truth. Will we be able to be victorious and conquer the galaxy and recruit everyone within our Galactic Federation? Or will we die horrible, horrible, silent deaths in the cold vacuum of space? Who knows? All right, let's do it. So we're going to jump into gameplay here. Now, where we are at right now is essentially, you can see the map screen. This is the strategic overlay. This is the strategy layer, if you will. Now here you can see all your planets. You can see what kind of resources your planets are producing for you. And then, of course, as you know, wonderful Matt here hovered over the planet there, you can see what specific stuff is kind of built on the planet. If you hover over any of those icons, you can see what kind of you know, levels you have in your biofuel plant, your aquifers, everything that basically dictates what kind of resources are going to be pushed out of this planet. The strategic layer not only is surveying the galaxy and seeing what basically everybody's kind of zone of control is. It's also trying to maximize the output for your planet. So you can see over here on the left, Hydra 98, they have knowledge written underneath on the bottom there. That means this planet is specially adept at producing scientists, and that's why the science output is vastly outweighs what other resources are coming out of that planet. So again, part of the strategy layer. But most important right now is this little red icon we have down there, Matt, if you wouldn't mind clicking that. This is our Starships menu, our fleet overview menu. And Christian Weigel and Writing Bull, thank you very much for leaving us with a couple of ships that we had to repair. Very kind of you. We appreciate it quite a bit. But luckily, we have quite a bit of energy there. So we have, we're able to easily repair these ships. Now, looking at them, we have 4 really just beastly ships here. These are ships that have obviously been fighting all day long, and they have just accrued quite a bit of HP, and they're all very different. And one of the things that's really cool about this game is that your ships are very modular. You can build them each individually to your own specifications. If you want to have a ship that's really great at long-range sniping and kind of hiding behind asteroids, or even going stealth and doing long-range sniping, you can do that. If you want a powerhouse tank of a ship that's all HP and just close-range fury, just pump up those cannons, pump up the armor, pump up the shields, and just, you know, go right in Leroy Jenkins style. You've got a lot of ability here to customize your ships. One of the other real cool ways to do this is also turn your ship into a carrier. So what you do is you kind of, you know, give it minimal stats in torpedoes, lasers, stuff like that, maneuverability in the engines, but you max out the fighters. You just pump them up, and then that ship can hang back and just deploy cheap guys all day long. And you know, the good thing about fighters is, yeah, they're very cheap, but you know, you don't really care if they die or not. They're the expendable people. They're the real salt of the earth future citizens of space society in Sid Meier's Starships. I think that made sense. I think that was an English sentence at some point. But the important thing is, you know, obviously as community manager here, I've played this game quite a bit. I'm happy to have these 2 gentlemen from Wikia here and just throw them off the cliff and see if they'll fly, while I just sit back and just kind of commentate and have fun with it all. So is there any direction you guys really want to go into right now? I mean, do you like what's set up here? Do you want to change some things around?
Yeah, you know, it looks like they all have quite a few fighters in place, but maybe we should add some more. I like the fighter strategy.
Yeah, I like to.
Yeah.
Just throw them on the fire.
Yeah.
All right, fighters it is. So you have $7,000, or sorry, 7,000 energy down there to play with. So, you know, I mean, if you can't solve things with energy in this life, then, you know, you're doing something wrong. So, yeah, who are you? So, you know, feel free to just start dumping money. I mean, for 670, you can add a whole new ship. Maybe you're coming into this game saying, oh, you know, these guys have been doing all this work. I'd like to have a piece of something that I own, something that I've done, something, you know, my own ship baby, if you will, that I can watch grow up and go to college one day, ship college, ship university, and, you know, get an MBA maybe.
Yeah, we get our own ship, have our own kind of project.
Yeah, say modular civilization, war is magic.
Yeah, here we go, we're doing it. Okay.
All right.
The Perseus, the SS Perseus.
Perseus? No, I think it's Perseus. It's just fun to say things the way they weren't meant to be said. So we've got a lot of opportunity here. Let's run down what all these different you know, modules actually are. So first of all, we have our engines here, which is core. Well, yeah, you can see the HP on the left. You can see your SP there, which is your speed points, and they dictate the number of moves you can do each turn. So as you increase that, your range of movement increases with it. So the first thing that's going to basically dictate that is our engines here. The more points you put into engines, the more speedy your craft is, the wider range of movement it will have. So if you want to have, again, that ship that I described that was more of a tank, get in your face, shoot you kind of ship, engines are very important for that. Next up, we have shields. Now, shields are great because they allow you to increase the amount of damage your ship can absorb, but you don't put any actual points into armor, making it heavier, making it, you know, a heavier mass ship. So, you know, that's pretty good. You can absorb a lot of damage, and you can still be a light and nimble starship. And then whereas armor is actual, like, your physical strength, your physical defense. Jacking that up means that you can take a lot more hits before you actually explode. But luckily, it's not permadeath, so you guys don't have to worry about that. Our next one is lasers. Now, lasers are great because they're a really long-range weapon. So if you want to be that sneaky guy who's kind of just, hanging out in the outskirts of asteroids, taking pop shots and just running around the battlefield, you are certainly able to do that with lasers. Lasers is a very viable option. And then we have the opposite side of the coin is the plasma cannon. That's your close range, what I like to call the shotgun of space starship combat. Very, very high energy, high damage output, but again, you have to be pretty close. Our next major weapon here is the torpedo, which I believe, Matt, you enjoyed the torpedo, yes?
I enjoy the torpedo, yeah.
Okay, tell me why you like the torpedo. Tell me what it is about torpedoes that clicks with you.
I like that you can corral your enemies by creating areas that they're going to avoid actively. So you can basically create a fence that they are unlikely to go past.
See, I think corralling is a very good word. Corralling. It's very good because that is actually one of the really great strategies of torpedoes. Torpedoes, you fire a torpedo off, it has 3 movement turns. But what you can do is if you want to kind of keep an enemy from going towards one side of the battlefield, or if you want to just move them out of, like, say, some really dense cover, you fire a torpedo their way. Torpedoes go through asteroids. They do not go through planets. And you can blow yourself up, which I have actually done before, so don't do that. It's a pro tip from me to you. But you can use it to flush guys out of cover. It's a really, really useful tool. And the more torpedoes they have, the more viable that option is. It's also really, really high damage. So, and it has a great radius. So if somebody's within a certain proximity of it, I believe it's a couple hexes around it, you can just do damage. And it's great for clusters of guys. If you're going up against enemies that like to stick together, aren't really loners, you hit them with a torpedo, you're going to hit multiple guys at once. You're going to feel great. You're going to feel smart. And in turn, you're going to go out in the world and extend that positivity to others. So it's really great. It's really great stuff. So next we have our sensors, which allow you to kind of suss out and really just identify the sneaky, Samuels, sneaky Susans inside space. A guy hits his cloak. They go invisible. You have to get to within a certain range of them to identify them, or you can throw out the sensor, do a sweep of the area, identify somebody trying to come up in your 6, shoot you down. It's a very useful tool. The next one is obviously stealth. That's your cloaking. So if you want to go invisible and be a sneaky Susan or a sneaky Samuel yourself, that's how you do it. And then finally, we have our fighters, which are cheap, small, fast, nimble aircraft piloted by people whose lives we do not value much. So that's just how it is. So now we have all these different things. We know what we're doing with our ships. We know how to construct them in our own modular way. What do you guys think? Where are your heads at?
Yeah, what are you thinking?
Yeah, I'm thinking fighters, declare war, and then throw them right at them.
Okay, all right.
I said they're expendable. Let's just treat them that way.
Okay, what should we do with our new ship? How should we fashion it?
What do we have at the moment? So we have lots of fighters.
Lots of fighters.
What about a torpedo frigate?
Okay. Yeah, we can add. It already has 1 torpedo, so that's.
Might as well put 5 more on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, 5 is a lot better than 1, I think.
Yeah.
I'm not a mathematician, but it seems to be that's the way to go.
It's the bigger number.
Yeah.
It's the bigger number.
It is the bigger number. We've established that. So yeah, you not only have fun watching 2K streams, but you also learn something. So that's great. Take that home and share it with a friend. So yeah, I mean, you guys, a torpedo frigate, that is pretty interesting. I've actually never done that strategy myself before. I very much like the long-range sniper stuff. I'm very anti-conflict. And yeah, I commend you guys on being brave and bold in your starship construction.
All about trying new things.
Exactly,
today.
and I love trying new things.
Should we also add lasers and maybe some armor?
I would imagine that shields and armor are probably more important, to be honest.
Okay.
If you're having torpedoes, you haven't got much in the way of outside weaponry, so
Right,
you kind of
right.
want to be prepared in case someone comes on your 6 and tries to take you down.
All right, so our speed's going down slightly. Add a laser.
Yeah.
You might as well just spend all this money, right?
Yeah, hey, it's not our money. It's the money a couple Germans ended up making for us so that we could frivolously spend in 5 minutes. So why not take advantage of that? I just want to point out, though, that you guys do have some engines there in your bottom 2 ships, your Theseus and your Perseus. You could up the engines there, give those guys a little bit better move capabilities. That's just, pro tip from me to you, but feel free to do what you want. This is a free universe, and you are able to do what you want to do when you want to do it in Sid Meier Starships, and you certainly don't have to listen to David Hinkle.
In that same vein, can you rename Starships?
No, I don't believe you can, actually. Yeah, the edit button would usually be there, but no, unfortunately, it looks like you cannot. If somebody in the chat knows that you can and would like to point that out, make me look very silly and dumb and perhaps jeopardize my position, my job here at 2K, feel free. You know, I mean, it's all about giving knowledge to the people.
I'm sure someone will make a mod. The community's great like that.
Yeah, the community is great. You know, one of the things that I really enjoy working with Firaxis Games exclusively is that they have the best community around. I mean, you know, you guys are certainly a big part of it. And yeah, it's just really, really great, educated people. Which is wonderful, which you don't get all the time in some video game communities.
And passionate as well. I mean, the mods you see out there for Civilization 5 and for Beyond Earth are just staggering. It takes a sheer amount of dedication for that to happen.
No, absolutely. And one of the things I'm very proud of, if you go to the Civilization.com blog, is we do a Mod of the Week highlight series where we do pluck out the gems from Steam Workshop and from the community and what people share with us on our Facebook page and on Twitter. So, you know, A+, guys, keep that up, please.
All right, so I just spent all the money while you guys were chatting. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, so I guess now it's just a matter of figuring out where we're going.
Okay, so who's the weak target and how do we kill it?
All right, looks like Reginaldo is the weak target, wherever he is. Is this him here?
Well, there's yeah, you got some fleet chilling up there. But the one thing I do want to point out is you have a little bit of dark matter sitting there next to you. Yeah, and we all know in the universe there's light matter and dark matter. Dark matter is great because there you get to get yourself a battle card. Battle cards are great. They are one-time use only, disposable modifiers for combat, so for your mission that you're in. So if you're in a really tight spot, and you have a bunch of battle cards, boom, throw one down, and you know, there you go. That one right there, Megabots, repairs 50% of starship damage. So that is just hands down amazing.
You can use that anytime throughout the match, right?
Yeah, throughout that encounter, yes. Capacitor overload, double firepower on next shot. Ooh. So that's a kind of like, if you're close and you have a ship that's got the cannon jacked up, you get close to somebody, drop that card, hit them once, and they're probably going to die.
Perfect.
If it bleeds, we kill it.
If it bleeds, we kill it, indeed.
All right. So where are their home planet? Okay, here's one. This is old Vadim.
So that is lovely Sextantus, which I just want to point out is a after 10 p.m. at night name. We certainly don't condone that kind of behavior 4 p.m. Pacific time here on the West Coast. But yeah, so just highlighting over this homeworld, you can see it's pretty stacked. They've got the Great Shipyard Wonder built. They've got 4 in defense, I believe, there, which is the Megabots. Yeah, planetary defense. So that means if we do go to that world, they're going to have 4 additional high-powered units just sitting there on top of what they already have. So it's tough. I mean, we're playing on hard difficulty again, I should point out, and we're playing on epic map size, so it's quite a big map. But enemies can become quite entrenched. Now, we also have down here, which is interesting, you just discovered there, Matt, are the Marauders. So they are the lawless kind of pirate faction, if you will, of Sid Meier Starships. And, I mean, it's kind of basically Space Tortuga here. Anything goes, and it's a wretched hive of scum and villainy, et cetera, et cetera. Many a pop culture reference. So yeah. So we have them. We can go take them out, but I don't know if that necessarily serves our needs. I mean, I don't know.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking the Empires are more important.
All right.
All right.
Okay, I can travel this.
All right. I'm not seeing chat, but I know I can feel it in my bones that they're just dying to see you guys get into combat here.
Leonis 52.
Okay, Leonis 52. Facility refines biomass. All right, so now we have our screen here, which allows us to. We have a little bit of a resolution issue here, unfortunately. But so the buttons there on the bottom would allow you to, which you can still hover and click on. They give you different information. You can do diplomacy, 700 food if you leave us in peace. I mean, are we peaceful type guys?
I don't think so.
I think more blood for the blood gods
Yeah,
at this stage.
I have a lust, and it can only be satiated with blood.
Planetary blood.
So this is spilled blood this stage.
Okay.
The blood of Gaia. No. And it was a laughable proposal. Let's be real.
Yeah.
Chance of mission success.
So here we can see what our mission success is, 59%, looking pretty good. You can scout their ships. Mother looks like a beast, but, you know, the rest I think are a little bit of pushovers.
Here, a lot of fighters. Okay, and then we can go back into our screen.
But again, you spent all the money.
Yes, because we're like that.
Displaying planetary information.
Numerous jump gates, so that's good. We're going to get a bunch of jump gates. So, yeah, let's go after it, man. Let us engage. Okay, so this mission is protect the outpost. So we got one centralized location that the enemy is going to be gunning for, and we want to protect it, ensure its survival. Nurture it, let it grow. So now we got the enemy movement turn. This is quite a big battlefield here. So you can see some of the asteroids there. They're kind of loose, open clusters for the most part. You'll see the red little rings there. Those are narrow pathways through the asteroids that will open and close of their own accord in each battlefield. So, and then you can also see the jump gates are those swirling red black hole looking things there. I'm not really good with the science terminology. You know, that black hole thing? Yeah, it's just chilling in space. So yeah, so you can see to the left there is your VIP unit that you want to protect. And then look at the battle card situation. You were wondering how many battle cards we have. We have quite a few. So yeah, if we ever feel down and in need, we can activate one of those.
Praise be the Germans.
Praise be the Germans, yes. Yeah, just start with the fighters right away. Get them out there. Get them ready to go.
Fighters launched.
I like it. So this is our guy who's got 4 fighters and he's got 3 in laser. So quite the deadly snipe artist.
Fighters launched.
Now, if you haven't been watching any of the streams today, first of all, thank you and welcome for choosing to watch this third and final stream of the day. Now, you're probably wondering what those turned arrows are down there. So one of the things that's really important in the battle portion, in the combat portion of Starships, is ship orientation. Much like the tank battles of World War II, tanks have certain weak spots. Same thing with starships. Shooting a starship in the back is going to yield a lot more damage than shooting them head-on in the nose. And so orientation becomes a very important part of your strategy and your tactics here on the battlefield.
Let the VIP. I'm gonna deploy some fighters, and then we're gonna hide.
And earn me achievements, which is nice. Thanks for the achievement, guys. Yeah, use the asteroids. The asteroids are great for cover, and really to just kind of throw a wrench in the enemy's plans.
Our Perseus.
Yes, this is our So this is our torpedo ship, and this guy was designed to just spit out torpedoes. Essentially, the bullet bill of space. All right, so you can see the line there now. You can extend it out. You can pull it in. Basically, have 3 turns for a torpedo. You can detonate it within any of those turns whenever you want. You essentially run a torpedo. It goes out in a line, and then when it gets near something or crosses near something, or you just want to explode it because you want to watch something blow up, you right-click during that specific control phase for that torpedo.
So do you think we should, where should we send the torpedo?
I think you should wait a turn or two. As you can see, the enemies there are quite far away, so
right.
that's not going to do very much. Whereas they're much closer, we get a much smaller cone we can force them in. So I think discretion's a better part of valor on this one. I think.
Alrighty, how do I cancel? Okay.
Next level tactics. I'll just hit the check mark. Yeah, there you go. Just hit that. Turn that over. Left click. Scroll right click. You can go to the arrows down there. Go up and down.
Oh, right, okay.
He wants to shoot the torpedo, Matt.
He's got a mind of his own.
There you go.
I think Skynet's leaking.
Yeah. Let them come to us. We have what they want. No need to go running out there. So now crucial setup phase here. I like he's got a good strong right flank, and you're pushing up on the left there. These jump gates could be a bit of a wrinkle that you can't really plan for, but luckily it looks like the mobility on these enemy ships is a little bit diminished compared to yours. So that's good.
End this turn. Just stay here a little bit. Right.
Very safe, very comfortable in our spot here. And you can always use the mouse wheel to zoom in. Yeah, get a look at those awesome Supremacy fighters.
Supremacy is best affinity.
Oh, you're a Supremacy guy.
Oh, yes.
Oh, Matt, what are you?
I'm Harmony.
Don't say it like that. I am a Harmony guy as well.
Space
Well,
pacifist.
yeah, some people... See, so you're holding on to the old ideas. It's a new world.
Yeah, new one for us, yes.
No, Harmony go all the way. Harmony. But yeah, no, it's interesting to hear what people's affinity preferences are. I think people tend to go kind of Supremacy more because it's like, ooh, robots, neato. But
Humanity in space.
yeah. I think, but it's just, you know, a great point to how awesome affinities are and how great a job Firaxis did with the whole Civilization Beyond Earth and the universe. And, you know, that's what Starships is. It's tied in that same universe. So, yeah, if you're unfamiliar, if you're just joining us, I'll give you a quick primer. Starships takes place many, many years after the conclusion, your final turn in Civilization Beyond Earth. Seeding expeditions have left Earth, landed on other planets. Humanity spread all over the place. You construct a fleet of starships and go out in search of distress calls and to adventure towards other planets and to grow your galactic federation and generally just get involved in some awesome space stuff. So, you know, what's better than that?
Nothing.
Literally nothing.
Well,
So our lasers can take these guys out. Should we do it?
hopefully so. Yeah, I'd say try.
Yeah, 15 HP, I think you should just fire and forget. Forget that there were ever people inside those ships.
See, that pilot had a
Yeah,
wife and
look,
family.
they're gone. They're gone. Yeah. Little 10 damage, long distance shot. You could move up some. I mean, so that's the thing is what affects your how much damage you do is not only line of sight. You get negative, you get debuffs from asteroids being in your line of sight, but also proximity. So the closer you are, the more damage you're gonna do. Oh no!
Oh, dear.
Live and learn.
Fighters launched.
Launch fighters. We've got a billion of them. Let's get them out there.
Fighters launched. Fighters launched.
Oh, that's
Shields
cute.
have been
It's a
damaged.
cute little fighter. Here there be monsters, Mr. Fighter Man.
See, when you're too ambitious, you get killed.
Yep. You heard it, folks. Aim for the middle. Don't aim too high in life. Just aim for the middle.
Ain't necessarily aim for the kidneys.
Yeah, see, it's that right there underneath the. Yeah, it's flashing. You are literally moving that shit. Yeah.
It moves.
That is a big guy.
I thought it was like an asteroid.
It's like a planetary body. It looks a bit like the Shredder's fortress. Oh, I can only wish Krang was in there hanging out.
Krang earlier, actually. Doing our best Krang impersonations.
Hey, nothing wrong with that. That's good Thursday afternoon fun right there between friends. All right. Oh, I think you're dead.
Nice shot.
See, that pilot had a wife and family.
Oh, we don't like to think about that. It's a little too dark for our E for everyone game, E10 and up game. But space is a dark place, a dark, cold place. You can just... Nobody can hear you scream in space. This is true.
Full of wretched scum and villainy.
Mm-hmm. You just gotta hope that in your travels you are surrounded by some good buds and, you know, maybe a Wookiee from time to time. All right. Yeah. There's a lot to contemplate in Sid Meier Starships. There's a lot to think about. Every turn involves some kind of strategizing, some kind of strategery, and some kind of tactics. Strategery.
Repairs completed.
I think at this point you can fan out. I wouldn't be too worried about the jump gate underneath. The only problem is right now we haven't figured out where all the jump gates go. We've seen a couple where the top one will go down to the bottom right of the map. We don't know what jump gate sneaks right up on your VIP at the moment. Yeah, that one right there. And I guess also that one right there is valid too. But luckily you've got quite the escort sitting outside there. A couple of bouncers ready to throw whoever comes by right out of the club.
I think it's time. I think we've seen some fireworks.
All right, it's time to fire the torpedo.
I would say force them. So, fire in the top left and then force them to take the corridor down.
There you go. Yeah, push them towards your fighter. Just go in and snack all day. And the scrumptious shrapnel remains of these enemy fighters. You might as well. I mean, you know.
It's a free country.
Yeah. They're just sitting in the mess, just playing cards, smoking stogies. Like, get them out there, man. Oh, yeah, you definitely want to repair there, I think.
Repairs completed.
Nice.
Another achievement. Yeah.
I didn't say that because I knew an achievement was going to happen, but I'm kind of happy it did. Oh, man.
No, I love achievements. One of the best things about the game is achievements.
No! Carl, no! That was Carl, guys. He's a good guy. Yeah. Well, you know, obviously they are just afraid right now. They didn't realize what they were getting into. So here's our torpedo, the run screen, I guess you would call it, where you have a couple turns to basically guide the torpedo trajectory, or rather follow along with the initial trajectory that you laid out, and then you can detonate at will anytime in those turns. So torpedoes end up becoming quite useful. And as you saw already, kind of flush that guy down more south on the map. Although I guess there is no south in space, but I don't know really how else to say it. Yeah.
Down, yeah.
The down way.
Get that away somewhere.
I think you can hit that guy for 22 damage, which will end him.
Nice shot.
Boom.
That's the thing with fighters. They do a lot of damage, but they die so easily. Yeah. It's not very well protected.
But the fun part of blowing them up is you at home get to make the explosion sounds when you're sitting alone at your computer watching this live stream. Oh, there you go. All right, so now that we've taken out all the pawns, it's time to get our checkmate on. That's all right. Just want to make sure you do it right. That's all. Take your time. Do it once the right way.
Begin Operation Pincer.
Fighters launched.
Oh, he's become a pro already. Look at him. Just flying through the orders. Just really a well-oiled machine, this fleet of yours.
Yeah, testament to the UI.
Maximum starship capacity.
So many
reached.
fighters.
Maximum starship capacity reached.
Sounds like I have maximum number.
Ah.
I would say one more might be a bit overkill at this point.
Checks and balances and all that, you know. I mean, that's the great thing is that when you have a game made by a luminary, a legendary game designer such as Sid Meier, he thinks of something like that because he knows that down the line one day, a couple of jerks on a live stream are going to try and just spam a lot of fighters, and he does not appreciate that.
Monsters. Let's see.
Already have one killed, so we can try and launch another one.
Ooh, we're so close. All right, so Krang's base. Move this way, I guess. Maybe we'll be close enough.
At this point, I think you just need to chase these guys down and just get your murder on. Boo! Kabloom.
Nice shot.
It's kablam.
Nice shot, Kablamder. That's Kablam mixed with Commander. All right, not enough to take him out, but you see that crazy damage because you did hit him in the 6. And you know, you can tell that at a glance by looking at the bottom of each of these units. They have this kind of like little circle around them, not where the number is, but the outer ring. And in the back, it's broken. In the front, it's really thick and pronounced, but in the back, it's broken there. So that, at a glance, shows you that that's a weak spot for each of these ships. So, and as you damage shields more, that ring will become a little more broken. And again, at a glance, intimate that your ship is jacked.
It is.
Good work.
Oh, wow. All right, now we have our follow-up screen here where you get to silently look at all the people you've killed. Top hatters, gunslingers, doing all right. These guys are doing quite well. I'm pretty sure you can name your ships based on what these ship names are called. Royal Blues, White Knights, Red Tails. All right. That sounds like a sounds like a 90s pop song. But here we go. We've done well. 25% of the people in this planet now support our federation. So this brings us into the influence aspect of the game, which you can go ahead and click through to the next screen and go ahead and click through again. So you can see you have the one chunk of the blue there underneath the primarily purple ring. As you get 4 influence points on a planet, that planet becomes part of your federation. So you can do that in a number of ways. Undertaking missions is a great tool for that. Taking shore leave on the planet is very important. In the bottom left-hand side, you can see the crew. We've got 7 of our majority of our crew are just tired. They've been sitting there at the terminal all day, just you know, churning out the rockets, the torpedoes, and the lasers, cooking the lasers, and just they're overworked, man. But as your crew becomes more fatigued, you become less potent in battle. So taking shore leave is very important, and taking shore leave on a planet that you want more influence on is also more important. Why don't you see if we can just straight up buy these folks? Because I mean, why not? So in the top left there, you can see buy influence, and here it's 1,000 credits. Oh, we might as well buy a chunk. Hit a chunk there.
Money makes the world go round.
Oh, there you go. Another chunk. So now hit the check. Don't buy the last one. Now take shore leave here, and this planet will be ours. Nice. All right. So now we're going to get to see the AI enemies take their turns. So should be pretty interesting. All right. He built a new fast Corvette. He added another city. So he's got billions of people. All right.
Oh,
No longer trading with us? Okay. Okay. It's fine.
be that way.
It's fine. Tell me of your home world. Oh, you guys are just getting me so many achievements here. Really appreciate it. All right. That was, yep. So now you can see it's within our blue friendly territory there. And those guys are great at doing stealth. and we've got, what is that, some dark matter? Oh no, the Marauder homeworld. We got the Marauders, which are ultimately our gateway into the green territory, into Mr. Kozlov's spot. Or we could go down south. We can get into that purple. We can get busy down in some purple. We can. I mean, we have a ton of different options here. What are you guys feeling?
I don't know. Part of me is feeling ambitious. I kind of want to go for the Marauders.
If I were on low difficulty, I would go for ambitious, but I think having a solid base move is a bit better. I'd say go for the planet, to be honest.
Okay, this is why you're here, to keep me in check. The last time I was playing, I was trying to rush the science victory, which didn't work out so well.
No, it did not. We had population victory turned on as well. So the AI, one AI took over another AI, and then all of a sudden they had over 50% population. And poor Matt here, who had just spent so much science on trying to win, just saw it all fall apart within the span of minutes.
That's just harsh.
Yeah, it was harsh. But do you want to go through the purple?
There's also something else to consider, gentlemen. You have, because you just taken another turn, you have a ton of resources to spend here. You've also got some busted ship action going on. So there you go, you're repaired.
Hello.
Another 10K. Wow, let's make these ships super, super awesome. Or add another ship. Or, you know, start selling and reconfiguring. I mean, you have all the freedom in the world.
I would say another ship.
Another ship? Let's do it. Another baby. All right, the Bellerofen?
I'm not going to try and pronounce that.
Bellerofen.
Sounds like a ballerina robot.
Yeah.
I'm sure someone in the live stream will tell us how to pronounce it.
Okay, let's see. How should we fashion this one? What direction should we take it?
I think since we haven't done so far, why not stealth?
A stealth? Okay. Maybe stealth shotgun?
I'm liking that.
So as I was saying to wonderful Tom over here who's manning the chat, so if you're in the chat, say hello to Tom. If you guys have any suggestions on modules you'd like to see us increase or any kind of ship builds you want us to make, let us know. We have all the power. We do what we want, and we want to do what you say. So tell us if you got any configs.
See, I've never heard of a rogue with a shotgun, but I'm happy to see it plan out here.
Yeah, I want to see it, and then just make it speedy. It's in and out. Just, yeah. Can you ever move after you shoot?
Yes, you can take your shoot You can fire initially and then move afterwards. Yes.
All right. So, what else should we further along some of these?
I imagine since we saw the last one, we had someone attack. I'd say some more shielding is probably more appropriate.
More shielding? Okay. Yeah. Let's just go down. Everyone gets a shield.
You get a shield. You get a
You
shield.
get a
Everyone
shield.
gets a shield.
Everyone gets a shield. I love how you just gave shields to everybody. You still have 5,000 energy to spend. You have so much energy. Thank you, Germans. Thank you.
Let's make further the fine.
Yeah.
7 in torpedo is just a gross amount of power.
You can never have too many torpedoes.
Never, never. I think at this point, that ship has more torpedoes on board than actual people manning stations. It's like a 7-to-1 ratio, torpedoes to people.
At least the Department of Justice spends their budget. Yep, that looks nice. That looks nice. That looks nice.
I feel like
do we have some that need to move faster or more?
yeah. Let's balance that one out a little bit.
Wait, us.
One here. Still have 1,400 space credits.
Space credits.
1,400 energy. You could add another ship if you wanted to. Or you could just leave it be and you know, roll that over. Use your rollover plan. Take that to the next turn, the next month, next star date.
Why not?
Let's roll it over.
More secure.
Yeah. All right, cool. At this point, I mean, I'm pretty confident in you guys. I think you're very much able to just go and take over a homeworld, maybe, or just go for that purple one if you want. Ooh.
Oh. Big on titles.
Yeah, that sounds a little despot-y, a little dictator-y.
This person yet? We are.
No, it looks like we're not. I figured that there were only a couple of federations left, but clearly the galaxy is a lot bigger than we thought.
I think our intel lied to us.
Yeah, yeah. Hi, how are you? So this is diplomacy screen, and yeah, they're pretty forthcoming. They'll show you what they've done on their turn, so you can get a good idea as far as what the enemy's up to and plan accordingly. So
okay, so
knowledge is power.
Saying that their empire is vulnerable, they won't be able to protect for 3 turns. That's an invitation.
Yeah. No. And again, apologies for the resolution issue here.
Chance of mission success, 55%.
55%. I don't know. I think it's more than 50%.
Yeah, it's
Last one was 59.
59.
And we.
I'll say hop in.
They've got quite a few.
They have.
Now, also you can see the turn number under there too. So turn 1 you're going to have certain amount of ships there, but the other ones aren't going to reveal themselves until turn 2 and beyond. So it's a staggered release, staggered reinforcements on their part. So if you dominate right away on that first turn and you're able to take out a couple guys, you're going to be set really well for when more of these ships start trickling in.
I see we go for it.
Yep.
Okay.
Go for it in spam fighters.
All right, gentlemen, see you in hell. Let's go. We are quite prepared. Okay. All right, defeat their fleet. Dissipating asteroid fields, so that's our odd modifier here. We've got a couple planets on this map, so that'll affect our line of sight. Looks like the enemy is taking a convoy approach right out the gate, and yeah, I think you should lob a torpedo at them.
Yeah,
you fire it a little bit lower on them, or even that way above there. You kind of corral them in that choke point there underneath of the warp gate.
I think it's exactly right. So if you fire maybe slightly higher, that'll do. Yeah, exactly there. I think that's perfect. So then that'll then corral them and go lower, and they'll come right to us.
There you go. Sound strategy from our good buddy Two Tail Fox, and we are looking good here. We got that torpedo fired out. We've got plenty of fighters to spam whenever we want to.
Fighters launched.
Fighter spam. Fighter carrier.
Turn. I'm gonna move here. And turn it.
Excellent use of the orientation there.
Fighters
Turn
launched.
right, present your nose towards the enemy, so that way if they are able to take any shots, they are not going to do significant damage. And the asteroids are also add a nice little tasty modifier, a negative to their fire, their damage. I mean, you could box them in with torpedoes.
Yeah, if you fire one in the bottom right there, and you have that, you can then have those ships corral into that space. Yeah, I'd say that's perfect.
Excellent, excellent.
That way they're boxed in, and they know there's only one way out.
So every great starship is not one person; it's a crew. It's a collaborative effort to kill people in space. So, good job on you guys getting together, bringing the brains together, and making sure you're using those torpedoes in a very effective way.
It's the Sith way.
It is the Sith way. Oh, these guys are firing on you themselves. So it looks like the little quid pro quo, little tit for tat, if you will. Little torpedo for torpedo.
They will.
Classic idiom. Torpedo for torpedo. We've all heard it a million times. They keep running that thing. You can if you want to, but I think the potential for damaging them is greater, and you also want to keep corralling them. You want to keep them boxed together in that area, right? So you want to make sure you don't prematurely dispose of that torpedo, because then the incentive will be for them to just race upward and get away from you. Because let's be real, they are quite afraid of you. We all know this. We can all see it. Yes, you do have a reputation. This is true. This is true. Cool. All right. So you got them corralled nicely. Just make sure you're out of the way of that other torpedo of theirs that's coming at you next turn, because they're definitely going to want to explode it. And you also have the option for your impulse power there too. And you've also got a battle card sitting down over there for your little hyperconductors, which increase your firepower by 50% this mission. That is for every single ship.
That's
So,
that. Given the difficulty level, I would say go for that.
yeah.
Battle card activated.
Excellent.
Live your life one battle card at a time, gentlemen. Oh, that's good. You can, so you don't have a shot, but you can move one more tile if you want. So, or you can just end it there in the thick of those asteroids if you're worried about them taking a shot at you next turn. Yeah, that torpedo could be trouble. If you go down one, I think you're okay there. There you go.
What was that for?
Nice, nice Spaceballs reference. Of course, I always have my coffee when I watch my radar. So, yeah, you can do. If you're even more concerned, you still have your impulse power. So instead of taking your shot action, you can always do an impulse power and get one little tile, one more hex of movement out of your ship. So just that little bit of buffer, get away from that torpedo. Make sure you aren't exploded.
Exploding's bad.
Here. Man, I just can't get a shot. All right, let's.
Yeah, I like this. The boxing them in is really strong right now with you guys. The tactic to just box them in. Doing really well. There we go. Again, a really commanding front line presence.
Should I move this one more space, do you think?
If we're not going to use it, if we're not going to use the firepower, then yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we have any options.
I mean, you have 160 HP on that ship. It's obviously quite strong. Oh, no, go for it, go for it.
That would that could cause them to scatter. So you're not quite sure what that's going to do. That makes it unpredictable. It lends away from the predictability you want from an outcome. I'd advise against that.
Okay. Should I not fire a torpedo this time, do you think?
I'd say another one. Say what that one on the bottom right is. We have another one follow suit. We can have that one fire a little bit closer to them. So let's say halfway between the ships and there. So
right here?
We're gradually squeezing down the box size.
Nice. So here, do you think?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Perfect.
All right, now remember when I was talking about planets earlier, guys?
Oh, yes.
I kind of wanted to watch that one play out because I'm a sick man. But no,
Yes.
that was a lesson learned. And hopefully everybody watching our stream learned that lesson and will not do that themselves.
See, folks, we do make mistakes.
We're people too. Yeah, so good job on that one, guys. Treating the planet like it doesn't exist. The planet isn't a fighter unit, okay? It's not inconsequential.
Well, it was a nice crater, though.
Now this is the SS Perseus, which is your destroyer rookie. Has quite a bit of laser potential and torpedoes.
Fighters launched.
Yeah, go for a flanking kind of. Yeah, I like it. I like it. You're almost luring them in with that strong front line. It's like, hey, you know, we're the British. Let's come fight us straight on in a straight line. You know, no guerrilla tactics. And here you go. You have this guy sneaking around the side, ready to flank on them. I think it's a good strategy.
Send to the SAS and shoot from the back.
Mm-hmm. Now the thing is, getting around that planet's tough because you have all those asteroids around there. You have your red rings, which you can see there, which are the opening and closing pathways, narrow pathways between the asteroids, but you're not necessarily going to get them open when you want them open. It's something you can't control. It's one of the few things you can't control in Sid Meier Starships. So, yeah, it's an interesting gamble if you want to kind of go for it.
Enemy reinforcements
Flank as
detected.
well.
Where's our
Take them on a DL. All right, there's an enemy torpedo. Yeah, that is an interesting question. What about your cloak guy, your stealth dude? You haven't been using that. That guy could have cloaked and just went around them all right away. Oh, but here we go. This is what I wanted. I want this, you know, bare knuckle drag out fight. Straight up sluggers going at each other. because I think you have the stronger. I think you have the stronger slugger in this scenario. Oh, nice. Well, you're going to get somebody on this torpedo, and it looks like it's going to be some fighters.
I think you picked a bad day to fly a ship.
Yeah. Many fighters. Dodge this.
Nice matrix reference there.
Nice little Matrix reference. Excellent. All right. Yeah. Just let it keep going in space forever. Oh. Wish it would just keep going forever and ever until it finds some fighter somewhere. I mean, these fighters, I mean, at the rate you're losing fighters, they're pretty disposable. I would suggest just taking them straight ahead as far in as you can and just shoot somebody in the back. You have that ship in the top right there. You have a guy down low you can shoot at. Just, you know, throw that guy on the sacrificial fire. Make sure he does some good before he goes out. Oh, I would make him go even further, actually. Make him move up to past the narrow passageway. Yeah, see, so that's green, so that's open there. So you can actually get through there for the moment. Cool. So just send him right up there, boom. He's in their face. Find somebody you're going to do the most amount of damage to that you can destroy. Oh, 265. That is a burly ship. What about the guys in the back, too? You can hover over them and maybe get something going there. Oh, line of fire block.
Yeah.
That's a solid 8 HP, though. I mean, I wouldn't be so quick to knock it. Yeah, I mean, that's a tough one. You can definitely take out the fighters, but this guy obviously has more fighters he can deploy. 75 there, you would kill that guy. I think that's your strongest play.
Definitely. Yep.
Sorry, I said I wouldn't play, but here I am.
It's kind of needed. After we blew up a torpedo into a ship, I think.
Yeah, you shoot torpedoes into planets, all bets are off. I've got to step in, and I've got to James T. Kirk this thing. So.
Stealth unit. Mm-hmm. Yep, so we can go behind it. We can go then and stealth behind them and then unleash lots of plasma. I'd say it's a sound strategy.
Right up here, do you think?
Yeah, so we go right up there. We can then go right after that. We can then go up behind them.
And then pulls one more. Okay, so I'm going to go right here. My flying tigers. All right, who are we shooting? 28 for the
SS Terminator. I love that name.
We gotta start just chipping away at this hawk.
Yes.
I think. Yeah.
He's the behemoth.
The big boy must come down. You got to take him down.
Enemy engine.
Oh, engine's critical, so that's good.
You flanked him.
So crits are great because now his engines are affected. His movement, his radius of movement is affected. Obviously, he can't get away from you now. So it's akin to, you know, shooting somebody in the foot and watching them limp away, and you know you can catch them whenever you want. If you're hunting human beings, it's a poor analogy. It's a poor metaphor there, but
Blood's been spilled and the sharks are circling.
yeah, I got blood on the mind. So, and the only cure is more destroyed starships.
And we have another torpedo
We
here.
haven't. No, that sounds like a good idea. We can then box them in so they go towards us and keep them away from the bottom section.
Perfect. This way, right here.
Yeah.
Doing it.
Now keep in mind, you guys just shot it directly at a
Yeah.
planet again.
Yeah,
But it's good though, because
Yeah.
I mean, even if they move up some, you know that planet's going to take care of the torpedo,
Yeah.
and you're probably going to, you know, take out a continent or something too.
It'll leave
I
a
know
nice smoking crater.
you guys are just obsessed with killing stuff, so you know, yeah. For some reason today.
I've had a long flight. Can you blame me?
Fighters launched.
It's all right. You got a warp gate there.
Fighters launched.
Pop in, see where that takes you. Yeah, I guess because you're. I honestly don't know why I wouldn't go in there, but might be a proximity thing. I'm like, oh, hit the button there. Yeah, jump. You must jump through the wormhole. Yeah.
That's pretty good, actually.
Yeah, you gotta make sure you actually initiate the jump. You can fire on somebody.
But not through those asteroids for that.
Well, no, you can. So lasers can shoot through asteroids. You're just obviously going to get diminished returns. What about the guy in the bottom right there? Oh, 0.
Yeah, way out of range.
I mean, you know, you might as well take that 7 damage. Yeah.
Well, I say a bit of damage. So he's also, you're flanking him, so he's disposing his side.
Yeah,
so
you gotta
more damage.
and you gotta keep that pressure up. You know, you've already just kind of established dominance. Oh, engine's critical again. Yeah, it's a hobbling beast of a ship right now. He is a fighter carrier. Yeah.
Repairs completed.
All right, I like it. Get behind the thick of the asteroids there.
300 damage.
That's a lot of damage.
He wasn't kidding around.
All right. Ooh. Oh, man. Your fighters are
Getting pulverized.
getting pulverized. All right, but oh, it's close, but you're not. I don't think you're going to be able to get them on this run.
Oh, hello.
Oh, maybe I'm wrong.
Yes.
Blow them up. Massive
Oh.
damage. One torpedo. Your guys' torpedo strategy. If I don't see a review on Steam or a Steam guide 10 minutes after you leave this building, I'm going to be very upset with you guys because that is a great strategy.
Yeah. I think that just showed the potential of torpedoes.
Yeah.
They're an excellent weapon.
Yeah, torpedoes are great. I mean, you not only get that damage, but again, you guys have just been so great about corralling enemies with the torpedoes and using them in a very effective manner. So good on you guys for that. Keep it up.
8 or 60, yes. Who's the behemoth? The Blanche. I would take that one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Keep hitting them. Oh, laser's critical now, too. Get those systems down. Mess them up. Yeah, just leave them in the middle of it. It's like a tasty morsel, you know? You got to dangle it, the carrot from the stick. And then, you know, at the end of that stick is a bear.
Here, and he's displaying his side to us, we can then unleash the plasma weapons. It is a shotgun, yeah. 235. That's going to kill him. God, like.
2K is Tom. I just want to establish that. Make sure you talk to Tom a lot. If you've ever seen the NBA streams, Tom comes up quite a bit in those. Tom's just really a mascot here at 2K.
Entering narrow passage.
Yeah, I'm feeling good as well. I got a sudden boost of confidence from
Me
that.
too. That torpedo hit was morale booster.
Can we get another torpedo in? Just
Probably can.
to pressure them.
50 here. We're gonna do it. This is just fight. These are just fighters.
Yep, I'd say that's good. Nah, original.
The waiting is the hardest part.
Or we can fire a weapon.
That's too far away, I think. For that.
Who is this saying we can fire at? 105.
105.
105 would spell doom for that.
Yeah, I would say take that shot.
That
One
ship.
fewer ship is always better.
Yeah. Cut down the numbers.
Yeah,
Destruction. Beautiful destruction.
it is.
Yeah.
It is glorious.
All right. Let's just keep moving up. Okay. So is this my VIP, this mission? Is there a VIP?
No, so you can see in the top there, your mission is simply defeat the Supreme Empire fleet.
So everyone's expendable, technically.
Fighters launched.
Your guys can take a shot. Oh, nice. A little fighter-on-fighter violence. Like to see it.
Fighters launched.
I assume if fighter pilots survive the encounters, they get a pay rise.
Yeah.
It's not like an incentive.
No kidding. They should probably get upgraded to something that isn't a fighter so they can maybe survive the next mission. Because if you're a fighter and you survive, you are just beyond skilled.
Yeah, you are beyond mortal.
We're just getting new fighters from every new planet that we take over. It's just a terrible system.
It's a vicious cycle in the future, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's either that or every surviving fighter is ground up into Soylent Green. Because, I mean, we're probably at that point here.
Soylent Green is people.
It is people. All right, well, look at we got these guys down quite a bit. Oh, a little bit of a damage there. A little bit of a hard hit. But you're at a great, yeah, there you go.
Behind and fire.
52, 59.
What's he got left?
I think it's dealer's choice at this point.
Yeah, I would say take your pick on which one. Both of them are credible, I'd say.
Enemy
Booyah.
disabled.
Bigger numbers are always good.
Yeah. That's what I've always said. My favorite numbers are the biggest ones. My favorite is infinity. It's my favorite number.
My favorite's pi.
It's pi. Oh, yeah, you might have me there. Number jokes. Thanks for tuning into the 2K streams here, guys. We're streaming it up, just cutting jokes and chilling and killing people in space. This is what we do. Video games, people. Video games. All right, you got another shot chance?
What's the other one? 33 and... Yeah, 33.
Enemy sensors disabled.
Oh, yeah. The day is not done. You got a long,
Yep, I'd say 8, or was that 80?
long
I'd take
space
that.
cycle of murder ahead of you. There we go. Boom,
Shields
boom, boom.
disabled.
Oh, just die already.
Just die.
Entering narrow passage.
Oh,
Torpedo time. Oh. Oh, yeah. That guy would die.
That guy, yeah,
That's his entire health, his entire HP, his entire hit points. Oh, and that's the lasers at work. Now you see why I like lasers so much. You got 5 in lasers with that ship. You shot from so far away through asteroids and just dealt ridiculous damage. All the day, every day, lasers. Lasers over everything.
Enemy engine
Almost, getting
disabled.
close, getting close. Oh yeah, there you go. Well, you can move up closer and take another shot.
Should be better, theoretically.
Oh. Oh no, you click to the fighter unit. You got to go back to your guy down there. Or yeah, just shoot him there. Down more. The purple guy, yeah.
101.
There we go.
Yeah.
You are the death dealer.
I am death, destroyer of worlds.
Good work.
Nice. 24,000 points. 24,753 to be exact.
That's more than we've had so far to date in total.
Yeah. Pretty awesome. 100% of our people now support your federation. Please join your federation. Our rep grows bigger.
There's a word for that. I think it's called surrounded.
So yeah, so we got to let's repair some of our ships, then we can assess where we're at. Then maybe we can switch up the players here and get somebody else playing. It's about time we got
Stoked.
our buddy Two-Tail Fox here over. Yeah.
But my epoch is just beginning.
I mean, you don't need to do shore leave yet. I guess you could if you want to. If you want to just... I think so. I mean, I think you should get situated so that we can at least get him to the point where he starts next turn, he's attacking a homeworld. And we're knocking somebody out of this game. So you're right there. You're all those stacked ships. See the million stacked ships there? That is your vicious, formidable armada. It's tough to say. I mean, there could be more stuff down there. This is epic map size, folks. This is the biggest map type.
But if we go over homeworld, we haven't really got a choice. We can't see where the other homeworld's going unless you want to go exploring.
Yeah. And you run the risk of fatigue and getting locked in a place where you don't want to be. So try going back up around through your... Yeah, through this way. So at least you're going through friendly territory. Yeah, you can get a battle card.
We can go through shore leave as well to restore our balance. And then we can go and take on the home world, I suppose.
Oh, and we got our little buddy up there too. So we've got a way in that way if you want to do that, which I would, yeah.
Yeah. Then we can use shore leave to get back some health before we begin our invasion plans.
Yep. Yeah, you also have a lot of resources too. So some of your planets you can go in if you're worried about enemies, because you are at war with 3 different factions right now. You can go over to your planets, beef up your planetary defense, make sure you have more megabots ready so that when somebody does come creeping into your territory, eyeing one of your planets to take over, you've got a lot of megabots there to make sure that that's not going to happen. So it's the middle one there. The other icon on the left is your city screen. That's how you grow your population on each planet, which in turn increases your resource yields for each of those planets. So very crucial.
Should we just add more megabots? We should add a couple, maybe?
Yes.
We have so much money.
We're kind of thin on the ground with defenses, but I think we sort of need them.
Planetary defense.
Another?
Upgraded. Planetary defense.
Yeah, I think if you go around, you
Another
get me so
achievement.
many achievements, guys. It's the only reason why I work at 2K is so I can have friends come in and play my games and give me achievements on a live stream. Video games. Yeah, so I would duck out of here. I think if you go across all your planets and kind of do that, just to make sure. Maybe not these ones that don't have any borders, but you know, where guys could creep in and kind of start eyeing your valuables.
Planetary defense.
Yeah, you've got tons of metal there, which is the resource you're using to build these, are your metals. Oh yeah, you need a bunch there.
Planetary defense. Upgraded.
Yeah, you got surrounded by a bunch of planets there that are probably up to no good.
Planetary defense. Upgraded.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll take some shore leave and
Yeah.
then...
Shore leave and let's switch it up. Yeah, we can switch seats if you want. Hey, can I get the shot outside Jerry's apartment, please? Outside Jerry's apartment. On you, Maestro. All right, we're back. Boom, ba-doom, boom, 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 ba-doom. So, welcome back. We've switched our commanders here. So now, Mr. Two-Tailed Fox is ready to jump in and start playing. So, have at it. Go at it.
So now we're at war.
Right.
Now we are at war. We are warring. We are a warring race, much like the Klingons. I think the Cardassians were too. They're pretty warlike.
Yeah, yeah.
But here we go. We got the AI turn. Hopefully it'll be a good thing that we got our megabots going. Engineers built the Naval Tradition Wonder. All right.
When they attack your home world, you only see the outcome, right? You don't see.
No, you take you take part in that battle. I mean, you're not just gonna like, you know, be out at Aruba on the weekend that somebody's invading your homeworld.
But your fleet isn't there. You're just using your megabots. In that
So
situation.
he's got the reactive armor wonder now built. These guys are going crazy on wonders right now. But this one is very, very interesting because it allows him to prevent damage from torpedoes. So it'll be interesting to see if the AI still reacts in the same way in terms of flushing them out with torpedoes and trying to corral them, and how you guys have been doing that, or if they just completely ignore it and really just beat you up, just beat you about the face, neck, you know, just all over your body.
No one wants that.
Nobody wants that. We want
Except for them,
we want
maybe.
safe, secure bodies. All right, so we've got him going. Eternal Kingdom, together standing against forces. Looks like we've got ourselves a buddy. Yeah. So, okay. So now we're up here. We are, you want to go into your Starship menu first because, you know, we got to repair there. And we have a lot more resources. We have a lot more energy here. So it's up to you to really just kind of go in there and start beefing stuff up. Start making your guys stronger in any way you want. Personally, I would go all offense here. I mean, that's my suggestion is just start outputting a crazy amount of damage. You know, just like a off the charts, like an irresponsible amount of damage is what I want to see.
We have to live up to the reputation that we've...
live up to the hype.
Yeah.
Damage is in order.
Yes.
Ludicrous damage. I like it.
Yes.
I can get on board with that. It's one more than ridiculous.
Ooh, lasers. Laser time. Yeah.
Now, we saw how good stealth was in the last section. Should we beef up our stealth on our other units to give them an edge over the AI units?
I think that we should just beef up that Beller Ofen.
Just
The
give us more stuff.
Belleroffen. Whatever, however you say that.
Yeah.
The
Bellerolf.
it's really the most obtuse name for a stealth ship.
Yeah, I'm glad in a live improvised live stream we could get such a difficult to pronounce name for a ship. Just really thankful for that, and blessed be Sid for making this possible.
Yes.
Blessed be the Sid. All right, so we're looking good. You still got some money to spend. Excuse me, energy. I make mistakes too. Space cash, yeah, space bucks. Good old space bucks, redeemable in space and at your local Toys R Us.
And Bed Bath,
They're
yeah.
basically Jeffrey bucks.
Yeah.
Okay, so still got some cash left though, and again, energy. More fighters. At this point, only the SS Perseus is without a fighter launch bay.
It's because it's all torpedo. We only have torpedoes.
Yeah, it's only torpedoes. And one more. Yeah, let's just.
We're not even
Turn it up to 11. Just go full bore.
We haven't even approached the max because the bar on the right is as soon as that's you start filling in those bars, you're reaching the limit,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
So you can have
So
who knows
on
the
epic
amount of
size,
torpedoes.
on an epic size map, you have quite the tall ceiling.
Yeah.
There.
Okay,
so
so that scales. It's okay.
yes, this game is very good at that, amongst many things. But yeah, it's interesting, and so don't feel ever, I mean, you're certainly able to, but don't ever feel like you're required to just have one in the cannon and then one in laser. Whatever the scenario is, the best weapon for that particular attack, your ship will do that by default. So if you do have points in both, or if you want to specialize in one or the other, again, freedom. It's these modular ships, and you can just kind of keep customizing them and tweaking them, and it's pretty crazy how lost in just this screen you can get.
It's time for ludicrous speed.
Oh, ludicrous speed and
Ludicrous
damage.
firepower. Yeah. Okay, we've got more. Where do you think I should put the remaining? Any particular strong feelings one way or the other?
I say dump them in shields all around. Give somebody some shields.
Yeah.
Or one person shields. There you go. There you go.
Oh, look at that.
Boom. It's shake and bake, and I helped. All right, now you're going to creep down here into Mr. Kozlov's territory and just show a real disrespect for his progress and his person. I would say go, come from that stance, come from that place,
Well, he
and
has
you'll
compromised
be good.
what's made him human.
Oh, this is very true, and
Yeah.
we are supremacy,
It's all about being
or
human.
we are purity. We are the best.
We pity those who decide to augment themselves with
It's true.
non-human.
But yeah, feel free to just jump right in. We just build
Yes,
up our
Commander.
starships. This is just a straight up battle with them. So, not much scouting really needed there. Yeah, he's got a cute little fleet there. It's nice. It's okay.
It's a good start.
Yeah, good starter fleet.
Yeah, yeah.
I wouldn't be really ashamed to have that fleet, but I know most other fleets would probably be snickering at me behind
Yeah.
my fleet's back.
saying
So
things like, "Oh, it's what a pathetic fleet."
yeah,
Fighters
like how
launched.
terrible is that fleet?
Yeah, maybe they'd be saying things like that.
Maybe we could never know. We could just never know. But yeah, so going right in it, we got one guy going down to the bottom right there, which is good. I like he's poking his nose out, coming outside of the meerkat hole, if you will,
Right?
just seeing what the world's like. So this
That's
guy's
Achilles.
pretty, yeah, this guy's pretty burly.
launched.
He's got a lot of points.
A balanced yet ludicrous.
Yeah, very much so.
Got a torpedo there
No.
if you want to
Yeah,
wrangle him.
he's Mr. Torpedo. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Fighters launched.
Mm-hmm. More fighters. Can never have too many fighters, aka future corpses.
Yes.
They are great. They're very useful. Good balanced ship here, the Theseus.
Fighters launched.
Some fighters out there. I like this. This is taking your turn with purpose here. You know, you know what you're doing. There's no doubt. There's no doubt in you, sir. You have very clear, defined objectives, and I can tell. Know your enemy.
Yep.
You are playing with purpose.
A purity, a real purity.
Yeah, real pure guy.
Yeah.
Fighters launched.
All right. Got a healthy amount of fighters out there. Got a good cluster. No, you're okay.
Our stealth system. So.
Well, you know, were you really going to use the stealth though? I have a feeling you weren't going to use the stealth. You weren't, were you? No. Nah.
All right, so they just fired a torpedo.
Yeah, so that torpedo's coming right at us. It's coming right for us. If you go
Get right
down to the
behind,
left,
right in the corner.
right next to him, I would say that hex right next. No, sorry, back
on
over to the.
Yeah.
So the hex right next to him on the left, right by his rear. Yeah. Just go right. Just get right in it, and just shoot him with your guns. Oh, I thought that was going to do a lot more damage than that.
11. You know.
That's okay.
Well,
it's okay though.
Just
That fighter was going to die anyway. It was just a matter of when.
and they were so excited when we sent them out.
Yeah.
They really were.
Yeah.
Finally, be part of the.
So I wouldn't worry about repairing that stealth. Oh, okay, nice. Deploy the fighters. All right, looking good. All right, retreat, pull back a bit. That's upper echelon tactics.
I think your fighters have a shot, actually. That one's right there.
Yes, be firing pretty much on. Wow, okay, he's got some serious defenses on there.
290. 295.
This is not a starter level starship that you're fighting with here.
Yeah.
This is clearly late game, which again, you are watching late game. So you guys like my transitions? So you're watching 2K streams. We are celebrating the launch of Sid Meier's Starships. What? It's a brand new game from Sid Meier and Firaxis Games. Very, very happy to support its launch today with a wonderful global live stream event. So we've been streaming pretty much all day. Started at Firaxis Games this morning, and then following them were Writing Bull and Christian Weigel in Germany, two of our esteemed community members who picked up where Pete Murray at Firaxis left off this morning. And here we are, 2K and Wikia together, forging a new future for humanity and concluding this live stream event today. So thanks for watching. Thanks for being here with us. And we apologize for all the lives that were lost in our very vain and puritanical pursuit of total dominance over this galaxy and Sid Meier's Starships.
They died doing what they loved.
They did, yes. They knew what they were getting into when they signed the contract.
Yeah.
All right, so you got 5 damage you can take there, just end the turn, or there you go. Might as well take the 5. I mean, it's chump change, but hey, 5 is 5.
Slow and steady wins the space race, the space death race.
Sure, all those words.
Those are things that people say.
Eloquent speech.
Yeah. The eminent leader of the.
If anything, 2K streams and Wikia will improve your lexicon.
Exactly.
It's what we do. Video games 1, vocabulary 2. All right, I like this. He's using the torpedo. You're going to cut him off, keep him away. I like that. Stay down, stay low, stay in control.
Fighters launched.
Another thing that people say.
It is. It's a very popular saying throughout the world.
I think so.
Yeah, that's not just a American thing. That's
It's a
It's
universal
a global
idiom,
phenomenon.
yeah.
I think that's the best way I would sum it up. It's a global phenomenon. So we're playing Sid Meier's Starships on PC right now, but the game is also available on Mac and iPad. You can download it right now through Steam, the Mac App Store, or wherever you get iPad games on your iPad for $14.99. So very, very great game. Very proud of it. This was created by Sid Meier himself and a small team at Firaxis Games as a kind of companion experience to Civilization Beyond Earth. So wasn't made by the Civilization Beyond Earth team. They're completely separate. This was a small team led by Sid himself, and it's pretty great. One of the things, too, that we purposefully have not been talking about at the request of Mr. Meier himself is connectivity with Beyond Earth. So if you do own Civilization Beyond Earth, it connects with Starships in pretty interesting ways. I can't go into any specifics about that because A, I haven't seen that stuff work live myself, and B, because Sid wants players like you find individuals watching to go out and discover this stuff on your own. So if you're on the Civ Beyond Earth subreddit, if you're on civfanatics.com, which is a great, wonderful forum, if you're on civilization.wikia.com, you know, you find that stuff, please throw up a Wikia page, man. Inform others, help them find all these unlockables and the cool integration and cool ways that the two games connect together.
Shout out the guys on the Civ Beyond Earth subreddit. I actually frequent it myself. I'm actually a very avid reader of what's posted there, and they are a fantastic community. So honestly, reddit.com/r/Civ Beyond Earth. Just go find it and have fun.
Absolutely. I cannot echo that enough. Great strategies, tips. Those guys are great. Yeah, just keep it up, man. You guys are awesome. To think that a year ago that did not exist, and now it is a flourishing, vibrant community. It's great stuff. So thank you guys for that. Also, you know, obviously we have Wikia here. Wikia is, you know, a great partner for us. We've got tons of a wealth of info, tips, just great content overall over on Wikia. I've got a blog. Matt blogs over there all the time. We have tons of pages of just breakdowns on alien units and on, you know, resources and techs and you know, mods and just anything you can want. I mean, your super walkthrough series was really great. You know, if you're a really deeply entrenched Civ player who's very knowledgeable, or you're just brand new and don't know much about Civilization Beyond Earth, it's a vital tool, absolute must bookmark in your browser of choice, whether it's Internet Explorer or Google Chrome or Mozilla Firefox, or should I just keep listing browsers? Opera. There's Safari. I don't know what else we got out there. Any other browser shout outs we want to do on the 2K streams?
I don't know what.
Chromium?
Yeah.
Oh, Chromium. Okay. Okay, there you go. Just browsers for days.
If you're accessing websites from your Kindle.
Yep, from your Kindle.
Whatever the Kindle browser is.
If you're on your phone, you know, if you're any device that accesses internet, go to civilization.wikia.com.
Right.
And check it out.
Yeah, yeah, and we're always welcoming new editors, so come on in. No one's gonna get mad at you if you make a change. They might tell you how to do it differently next time if you did something totally wrong, like
AKA better. I'll do it better next time.
But yeah, no, we got a forum going on there. We've got plenty of stuff going on.
Yeah, it's a great site,
Yeah.
and of course, you know, obviously, if you're not just into exclusively Civilization Beyond Earth, tons of other Wikia pages for God knows what, everything that has ever existed and will ever exist is on Wikia.
Thousands of pages of content related to the Sid Meier franchise. So
get in, read up, load out. I don't know. I'm trying to come up with snappy sayings here, snappy takeaways. You know, it's part of my brand.
Read out.
So, brand is important, folks. It's all about brand.
What's your personal brand?
Your personal brand. But I'm more concerned with the Sid Meier Starships brand because right now it's doing great, and we're very happy that it launched today. Thank you guys for watching right now, sticking with us and taking part in the stream. And yeah, we're just trying to rule everyone in the galaxy, guys. I mean, is that such a big deal? Like,
it's not a lofty goal.
Yeah, it's not too much to ask. I mean, I just want to rule you. I just want to subjugate you. Like, is that? Come on, just like let it happen. Yeah, it's not too much to ask. So, obviously, right now, you're just kind of. At this point, you're like playing with a wounded animal, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Blood has been spilled, and I am hunting.
Yeah.
It's a very, very wounded animal. I would say borderline dead. But yeah, it's
like
got a lot of
giving up
HP.
or anything, you know.
Yeah. Death by 1,000 cuts, indeed.
Yeah, I'm excited to try this on the iPad. I've only played it on PC so far, and it's great. But I imagine takes really well to touch controls.
Yeah, I mean, as you can see, the kind of UI here is very friendly for mouse, but you know, yeah, it's really good in the touch control scheme as well. And you know, the big thing for me is really camera controls. You know, the pinch zoom, the
Right.
kind of, I don't know how you would describe this gesture, like this thing.
The twerk.
The twerk, the
Yeah.
wiki, more the Wikia.
Yeah, there you go.
Just but it works really well for the camera controls. So you know, iPad's great. It's a wonderful platform. And now here's the very cool thing. So you know how I was talking about Civilization Beyond Earth and Starships are kind of cross-compatible companion experiences?
Right.
If you own Civilization Beyond Earth on any platform it's available on, be it PC, Mac, or Linux, and you buy the iPad version of Starships, they both connect. You still get that cross-game functionality through the power of the cloud, but more the power
Thank
of
you,
my
cloud.
2K, because my 2K is your 2K. It's all of our 2K.
Thank you, my 2K.
Thank you, my 2K. Praise be unto my 2K. And all the hardworking individuals here responsible for that, and for Access Games. So, yeah, so if you have the iPad version and you own Civilization Beyond Earth on PC, you're still going to find that cross-platform connectivity there. So, yeah, it's pretty awesome. And I believe that there's a bundle available if you don't own Civilization Beyond Earth. You can get both of them together on the Steam, which is what my dad likes to call Steam. And you can get them there together for, I believe, a special price. I can't tell you off the top of my head, but I think it's cheaper if you buy them together. If not, buy one, the other, don't buy any. Just hang out with us in the stream. Do whatever you want. It's your life, man.
Yeah.
It's your life.
Do what you want to do.
Do what you want to do.
I
Indeed.
recommend getting the package if you haven't.
Hey, man, you got to get the
played it.
package.
Yeah.
You're a chump if you don't have the package. People
Complete
are just,
full package.
yeah, they're just gonna look at you like, what is this guy? He don't have the package? Like, what? Come on, man,
He
get the
hasn't even
package.
gone beyond Earth.
Yeah, like,
Where is he?
do you even beyond Earth?
Where are they?
I can't even. Shaw indeed. So yeah, so looking pretty good. I don't know where his fighter squadron came from. I assume at some point during this whole hijinks that we were having back and forth, he just launched some fighters there. Oh, you just launched a torpedo right in the thick of it. Okay, well, you're probably going to explode your guys, is what's going to happen. That's part of what's going to happen. The other part is going to be a grim realization that your guys are very disposable, and that you know, there you go. You get them out of the way.
I like how the torpedo must be sitting, like, in the cargo bay of that ship.
Yeah,
right now.
he's sitting on the button. He's waiting. He's like, I'm just too tired to push the button.
Yeah.
I just can't do this action. But in a second, it's totally going to happen.
That's how
Nice.
things work, I think, in turn-based games.
Oh,
right?
well, it's just space overall.
Yeah.
I mean, space saps your strength.
That's
It's just
right.
part of it, you know?
Yeah, space physiology.
Mm-hmm. Space physics.
Nah, it's Pache Pfizer.
Space physics.
Yeah,
You know.
classic dish.
We have a lot of fun here on
We're
2K
having a
streams.
great-
We're just having a great time. You know, yeah, it's great. We're avoiding traffic. This is 5:42 p.m. We're playing some Starships on launch day. This game launched today, and we're just really trying to enact our will over a whole galaxy of people. Mm-hmm. It's tough, man. You got to take a lot of naps when you're a despot.
Exactly.
All right, I like this configuration, though. You know, we've got 2 more ships creeping in, though. I'm concerned for your fighters over here. You have a couple fighters, but obviously in a straight-up slugfest, they're not going to be able to take these guys on. So that guy on the left down there is a Megabot. That's part of the planetary defense boost there on your own planets. So 120 health, not too bad. That's true. I mean, you hit him in a 6, that's good. Shooting a ship from the back obviously yields more damage, but he's dead. His days are numbered. I mean, in fact, he's already dead. It's a Megabot. It's probably run by some AI routine. So just, yeah, some silly robot. And hey, we're Purity, guys. We don't like robots. We don't like
Except
technology.
for the robots running our Megabots. Those are.
Oh yeah, no, those are good robots.
Those are
Yeah, don't
fine. Those are fine.
ever say anything negative
It's
about
the,
them.
it's the
We will
other-
take it personally.
Anything else, and you know we have on-ship controls and things like that.
Mhm.
But those are all They're human in nature.
Yeah, no, I mean they were made by humans,
Yeah.
for humans by humans. It's good stuff.
Yeah.
Fighters launched.
But yeah, not these supremacy yahoos. We don't like that.
So we don't have any harmony enemies, do we?
Not at the moment. It doesn't look like we do.
So every affinity has a perk, right? So we get double the resources from each.
Every affinity gives you a modifier. That's correct. So like harmony was half off on repair costs on starships.
Right.
So yes, every affinity gives you a mod, and then on top of that modifier, and then on top of that, you also get one from which sponsor you choose.
Right.
So lots of variety
We're
there.
fielding, right?
Yes, we are the ARC, the American Reclamation Corporation, and we are led by Suzanne Fielding. Wonderful, wonderful Suzanne. More like Suzanne So Dreamy. I want to meet this fictitious person that doesn't exist.
She's very powerful.
She's a powerful woman. Yep. Leads a very shadowy cabal of loosely organized American groups, I guess.
Right,
Cells.
Corporations.
I mean, it's one overall
it's one
corporation,
right.
but I guess franchises then.
Yeah.
Franchise it.
Franchise like.
You know how you say like a gaggle
Government.
of geese? It's
Yeah.
like a corporation of franchises.
Yeah. There you go.
A little bit tidbit from Beyond Earth's lore is that the ARC Corporation was declined permission by the US Congress to represent the interests of the United States nation.
Dropping
Really?
knowledge bombs right there. That's a big bomb.
So the Congress is still around, and they just let the ARC.
Yep, Congress is there. They said that obviously they're free to send off their individual, but they were not allowed to represent the United States as a nation.
Oh, I see.
So obviously the Franco-Iberian Peninsula, obviously that's a loose coalition of what I assume to be like Spain and France and all that area. So they represent them on the national level. ARC represent them purely themselves. They're not representing the American nation.
Right.
Yeah.
They just want, based on the lore, they're just out there to find the value in space, right?
Yeah, they represent ARC's interests, and corporate interests are a bit as important as national interests in Beyond Earth.
Knowledge bombs, folks. That's how rich and deep this lore is, and
Right.
and that's one of the catalysts I can imagine. I mean, I'm not gonna, I dare not speak for Sid Meier, but that's one of the reasons why this companion experience exists, is because there is a really rich lore here. If you go to the Civilization YouTube page, go ahead and toss us a subscribe there. We got tons of awesome videos there, but one of them is very interesting, is a video from Firaxicon last year, which is a fan event that we threw for to celebrate Firaxis, to celebrate its fans, and to give them a close-up look at Civilization Beyond Earth like a month before launch. But they had all these great panels, and one of the great panels there was Dave McDonough and Will Miller, who are both the co-lead designers of Civilization Beyond Earth, speaking about the great mistake, which is it's the catalyst for why humanity decided to leave Earth. Really great, wonderful video there. Again, it's just such a fixture of the rich lore. You should definitely give that a watch.
Yeah, it was great. And if I would say if you're a huge Civilization fan, or you get really into Starships, you should make your way out to Firaxicon. I had the fortune of going, and it was a lot.
Yeah,
of fun.
Firaxicon is wonderful stuff. Hopefully we can do it again this year. Who knows? But even if it was just that one time, which fingers crossed that we get to do it again, still a very special experience. And luckily we have all the panels on our YouTube channel, so you can watch all those. And there's some excellent stuff, insightful stuff about XCOM on there, which is really great. Ed Beach did a Brave New World discussion, so if Civ 5 is your jam, you get to check that out. There was a panel with a bunch of QA people who kind of rose up to different positions within Firaxis games. I mean, it's just content, guys.
Yeah, there's a really good interview between Jake Solomon and Sid.
Yeah.
Where Jake just kind of grills Sid about his career and his past.
Yeah, they have
really insightful.
They have a very unique relationship, and it's luckily for all of us, it produces very wonderful YouTube videos, very entertaining YouTube videos. So yeah.
All right, how's this?
All right, at this point,
space
I think you
dogfight
just need to
faring?
go up to that bottom hex down there. Yeah, to the right. You're the one you can actually move in.
there you go.
There we go. Let's see what kind of damage we're doing. 52. Sorry, it's a little bit better.
Almost there. Almost there.
Almost there. Oh, almost. Yeah, get closer. Kill him dead. Oh, I think that's going to do it.
That's it.
It's funny because Definity's called Supremacy, but I'm pretty sure that we are the supreme rulers of this galaxy.
Yeah.
Purity all the way, guys.
I think Supremacy is like an ironic name, you know.
At least in the eyes of purity-aligned individuals,
Exactly,
it is.
Yeah. Well, today, yeah.
Today.
We're saying, yeah, we're harmony, right?
Yeah, I'm very pro-harmony. I want to be one with the planet. I want to do cool alien stuff. I want to drink miasma. I just want to party all night, every day.
A great party supply.
Party supply. Yeah, you know, you show up to a party, you have a punch bowl full of fruit punch, people laugh at you. But you have a nice, tasteful miasma cocktail. Oh my God! Like people talking about your party for months.
Exactly, and you can only drink it if you're harmony. Otherwise, it kills you.
See, the reason why I like Supremacy so much is taking the name from a Civ 5 victory, Civ 5 achievement. Sorry, the world's a mess. All I want to do is rule it.
Yeah.
Excellent.
So how are you feeling having to destroy your favorite affinity right now?
Honestly, I'm having a barrel of fun. So all those on the live stream, this is fun. This is well worth the price that's been advertised. If I've had my fill just sitting here playing this, but I'm going to go straight up and get this when I get home.
Nice. That's what we like to hear. Well, we converted one person on the stream. I think my job is done.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you are digging the game. If you're not watching, I hope you're playing the game. If you're not playing the game, then this sounds like you're leading a very sad existence. And you know, hey, that's your choice. You got to live with it. The rest of us, we're conquering galaxies. Oh, and another fighter bites the dust. Oh man, there goes another one. All right, but we have oh, able to survive it. I like it. All right, we've got, oh, I don't know.
You might be able to get it.
No, the ring is essentially what you're going to be able to hit. But if you run it again, you might be able to get this guy in the corner. Yeah, not enough. It's okay. At this point, so what you're looking at is you have two guys over on the left, I believe, and then you have this guy alone on the right. I mean, if you basically start stampeding, you start blitzkrieging everybody towards that guy on the right, you have that planet there, you have a bunch of asteroids between the two of you, you can rush your whole group up to him and just kind of just, you know, unload, shot, and then you'll be able to kill him, and then you can kind of move together towards these other three.
A whole 6.
Yeah.
7.
Yeah, the Megabot, SS Champion. Name like that sounds pretty clutch. Could come to bite you in the butt in the end.
That was a little cocky. Name like SS Champion.
That's true. I mean, it depends if he named himself or if his commanding officer named him.
A robot self-naming protocol. I am SS Champion.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, you've pretty much just lost fighters, right? You haven't lost any of your main corvettes. You know, you're still very strong, still in a very good place.
Your little red corvettes.
Yep.
Supremacy. It only works because of supremacy. Yeah.
It's like, how many songs can we reference? How much legal trouble can Dave Hinkle get into?
We're not singing.
No, that's true. But hey, I would get in any amount of trouble, any and all trouble for you, dear viewer. Thank you for watching us here at 2K Streams. I'm not above calling you guys
Dave
out.
Hinkle is willing to risk his life.
2K Streams is the only place where Dave Hinkle will risk his life for you. That is, thank you. I'd like to think dedication.
Even for a single chortle.
just a one hearty guffaw. That's all I need. That's all I need from you.
Fighters launched.
More fighters coming out? Yeah. How great is the fighter spam? It's just so good, right?
It is. If you can use them properly, you can take out and perform risks on your opponent without having to sacrifice any of your larger ships or get in the way with them. It's great. Honestly, it's. I want to see it.
So would you say that's kind of your favorite strategy so far of what you guys tried? I mean, even though you both collectively came up with the torpedo initiative, would you say like, you know, fighter carriers is definitely your preferred strategy for building these ships?
Long term, yes. Torpedoes is good if you've got phones that need to be flanked, but if you're looking just to have enemies taken out, fighters, if you can get them properly done, seem to be a very, very less risky way of doing it.
Yeah. I think spamming fighters, which is kind of what we're doing, is a good option too, because you're just creating more targets, and every ship can only fire once per turn.
Yeah, that's actually a very good point. So when your enemies only have one action per turn, and you're spitting out 4 fighters a turn, you know, that's a very good equation. You're on a very good side of that equation.
Yeah, if anything, you're just gonna make them very tired. And they're gonna get, they might just keep having to destroy these fighters.
Just over and over, having to pursue you all around the battlefield. It's frustrating for them. It's fun for us.
Exactly. Yeah, thanks again to Sid, Pete, the German team for great platform.
Yeah, they really set us up. You know, I thought for sure, we're going to get into this and we're just going to tank their progress, but no, we are doing quite well. And, you know, much of that I owe to you guys. I mean, I know I said we as if I've done anything but sit here and just chew up scenery.
Well, you let us fire a torpedo into a planet.
That's true. I did give you that lesson of firing a torpedo into a planet. Yeah, it's a tough love kind of technique that I like to employ here, but
it's going to seem some kind of some sabotage, some internal sabotage.
Well, I am Harmony, so.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh, so close yet so far. Oh. All right. Torpedoes away. So we still got those guys down on the left there. That seems to be the last of the forces you got to take out are these 3 guys.
Well, there's one down here.
Oh, he went stealth mode on you. Okay, sneaky, sneaky Susan Endor Samuel.
Do we have our censorship? Oh, Perseus.
Perseus, there's our Bellerophon then.
Bellerophon. Oh yeah, Bellerophon. Bellerophon. What is that? What is that? Yeah. Is that like a...
Well, now the thing with stealth too is if you get within a certain proximity of him, he will pop up. So it's not only you don't need to just sweep him. If you actually get close enough to him, then you'll find him. So if you have a fighter you want to dispose of, just kind of get him down there. Figure it out. Oh, we're about ready to initiate some combat. Oh, you might want to go down to the left some and then get right. Yeah, get point blank on him. Nice. There you go. There you go.
Yeah, and I remember you were telling me this, the last time I was playing this, that if you keep your cursor on an enemy that you're thinking about firing upon, it'll update the HP amount that you're...
Yeah, so when you when you click to move your ship, as soon as you do that, if you hover the cursor over your intended target, as you move each hex in real time, it'll show the damage output that you're going to do against them. It'll update. And during that movement, whenever you think the highest or the best, if you right-click right then and there, you'll fire mid-move. So it's a good tactic for, you know, just kind of doing big sweeping movements and just whenever you find an optimal trajectory, boom, hit them. But it's a pretty neat tool that I've found useful in multiple occasions. So.
You can fire, maybe.
Oh.
A whole 0?
Oh, big zeros. Big old zeros, snake eyes. I think that's...
Would it even show the animation? Would it show just...
No, yeah, you would still shoot them with your weapon, and
they just laugh it off.
Yeah, they just laugh it off. You know, just a bunch of this. Just kind of brush your shoulders off. You know, a little shrug. Now, yeah, you have 2 different battle cards. So you can reduce the speed of those enemy ships, and then you have the top 2 there, which I believe... there you go, capacitor overload.
Double firepower.
This one, yeah, I mean, you can take their speed down, which, you know, decreases their movement, and Yep.
Yeah.
Boom. They are affected. There you go. I
Yeah.
like it. Pushing towards the planet. Which, it's a very pretty planet. It looks very Earth-like.
Well, soon it will be ours. Hopefully.
Soon it'll be ours. Yeah, we'll be able
Soon
to...
it will be ours.
Like everything in this galaxy, it will one day be ours.
That's what happens when the only victory condition is domination. It really encourages this kind of mindset.
Yeah, this kind of behavior. Uh-oh. Ooh! Oh!
Oh man.
The screams are just vicious.
You
Oh,
can't
there's
hear.
your stealth guy. He went and jumped through a warp gate.
Stealth torpedoes.
Oh man, they're coming back at you now.
This is everything they've got. Ooh. Through the warp gate.
That would be interesting. Get on it. Figure out a way to shoot the torpedo through the warp gate. Please, somebody make it happen.
Internet.
Internet.
Use. just a general cry out to the internet.
Pikachu, I use you. Internet, I use you.
Yeah.
Or I choose you. I don't use you, Internet. You use me. Let's be real. You use me,
Yeah,
Internet.
Man, that's
You use my emotions.
getting to the heart of the issue
That's
right there.
it's really, yeah. We get deep here on 2K streams.
Yeah, soon we're not, instead of accessing Siri on our phones, we're just gonna be screaming at the internet.
Internet! Open cute gift subreddit.
I'm hungry. Just rains hamburgers like in Shazam. That's a popular movie that's out now, right?
Yeah, I think everybody is quite familiar. That's why nothing needed to be said. So now, viewer, you might be thinking like, oh man, he lost so many fighters, like that's a bad thing. But no, I mean, his core fleet is still intact, still strong, still doing well, and yeah, we're still set up to win this.
I feel no anxiety at all.
No anxiety at
Yeah.
all. All right,
During
gotta
this battle, actually, on one of the ships, I'm just reading a magazine. I'm not even.
just lounging, you know,
Yeah.
in the space mess hall.
Every now and then, I get a call asking what we should do.
Yeah, something
fire
about
torpedo. Yeah.
quarks or something.
Yeah.
Somebody was saying.
No big deal.
All right. The AI is doing a good job of kind of hanging around that planet, using
Yeah.
it to shield itself.
That's a really smart move.
Yeah, I mean, with your lasers, I mean, even the ship you have highlighted right now with the 6 and lasers, you could do some real damage from that far away. But the fact that the AI is using that planet, it's really smart, clever girl. I like it. I like it.
I like it a lot.
Shout out to torpedoes not being shot into planets.
We've learned. It's the only way to learn is to actually create a crater. Create a crater.
Create a crater. Again, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you give a shout out to Tom in the chat. Tom is running the Twitch chat. He's running the 2K Twitch channel right now. He's making this all happen. He loves interacting with you guys, and just want to make sure that you guys are, you know, telling him he's a beautiful young man. Tell him he's a handsome, pretty boy.
Makes it look very easy.
He
over
does.
there.
I mean,
Yeah.
he's calm, cool, collected over there, and you know, here we are just fighting for our lives in the deepest recesses of space.
Yeah, no problem.
And it's to Tom, it's just a Thursday. All right, big time laser shots. Look at those lasers. The guiding,
Not
the
enough.
laser guidance is just on point. And sad, torpedo died alone. Like
so close.
just like some of us will. So I don't know if you guys noticed that, but we'll run this here. Oh, darn it.
Yeah.
Yeah, get up in there, man.
Just a fighter.
Yeah. Just shoot them. Shoot them with your gun bullets. I like it. Space bullets, sorry. Your laser fire.
Bullets of gun.
Yeah, you have lasers, so you can actually hit him.
14.
Or you can just torpedo him in the face.
Not a terrible
That's
idea.
kind of cool. I
would
kind of
do
like
that.
doing that activity myself.
Yeah.
There we go.
Can you detonate it on your... Oh, no, you have to wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can
All
watch.
right.
Yeah, if you go... As you're moving, if you keep your cursor on it, it's pretty... It'll show you that. Oh, blocked, 35.
No, that's all right. I mean, you're probably going to die in turn from that guy, but at least you made your presence known. And also, you have a
just a
million more
fighter.
fighters, so who cares? So many fighters.
Yeah, we should not... In the materials we pass out and try to recruit people, not mention
Yes.
this aspect.
Like, hi, I want to join your federation. What kind of job would I have? You'd probably be a fighter pilot. Oh, cool. Is there anything else? No, we only recruit fighter pilots because it's the only thing we need. It's the only thing we need more of. Yeah,
Is
right.
there any upward mobility there?
I don't know. Sign up and maybe.
Great benefits package.
We have really thorough next to kin stuff in that benefits package. Your family's gonna be fine.
Yeah. That's where all of our food resources are going, right? Because we haven't have we spent any of those yet? What do you use the food for?
So food is used in the
Population.
strategy layer. Yep,
Yeah,
you use it to increase population on your cities, and the more billions of people you have, the more resources you
Yeah.
will get from that planet in return. So. Boom. There we go.
12.
12
Something.
damage. 12 damage. Joe DiMaggio, take your points. Oh, this one. Here we go. So you got 3 lasers. You're pretty good on lasers. Oh no, you used your impulse power.
Oh well.
So yeah, there you go. You can zoom around there.
Yeah.
Oh, more fighters.
Hearing them all just.
Become Stardust. I know the Scream is just really. Shout outs to the Scream, the person who did the Scream in Starships. Oh, you might actually be able to do it if you run it and then hit it right away. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's okay. At least this one will be good. Hey, they're fighters. Who cares? We've established this.
That scream though, really.
That Scream is
it's like
something
weirdly
else.
muted.
Yeah.
Like just. Ugh.
Well, the acoustics of space just aren't that great, unfortunately.
I've heard about that.
There we go. Oh, now that's interesting because now your 6 is exposed, yeah. But at this point, there's chum in the water. We got to take care of it. We smell blood, taste blood, just everything with blood, just all the blood.
Hear blood.
You might. Oh, never mind. If you were on the left more, you probably. I don't know if your view is blocked. Yeah, so you have a negative. What does that say? 32%, 38%. If you were on the left, there is probably more of a clean shot, but that's fine. That's still going to kill him.
Gonna be enough.
We are the death dealers, and we just got to deal that death any way possible.
I do like that there's no like damage modifiers.
Mhm.
That's the damage you do.
Yeah.
Yeah, it helps with strategy.
No. But, you know, there are technologies and things you can buy to amplify, to increase the damage of certain stuff. So you can, you know, increase your damage with, say, lasers. Or one of my favorites is you can just get a boost to shields, which is great because it's, you know, you spend your science, you improve shields overall for your entire Starfleet, and you don't have to individually go into each ship and expend that energy to increase the shields on them one by one piecemeal. So, yeah, it's just more if you're a combo platter kind of guy, or you're more a la mode.
One more to
Or-
the right, like right there, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Shoot him. Fire! Oh, man. I can't wait to see what achievement you guys unlock for me after this mission. Delicious, delicious Steam achievements.
We're just going to win Steam for you.
Yeah.
Just going to unlock every game of all time.
I'm going to really, really love my new badge that I get after this. It's going to be so good.
Level
My
40.
Steam. Yeah, you can see but this guy though, you can see he has one in the cannon on the right, so he doesn't have lasers, so he can't shoot through the asteroid field. But if you go down lower to that one, you might be able to get a vantage point on him. I think that's your better bet. Yeah, there you go. Nice. Yep.
A nickel's worth of damage.
Mm-hmm. Go get yourself a pop, kid. Yeah, just with that planet though.
Oh, no.
The harshest lessons not being learned on 2K streams today. Harsh lessons.
Yeah, that might actually be Earth too. We might have just. We might not have realized that we just came back home in our ventures outward.
If we've done anything here tonight, folks, it's hopefully drilled into your head the tactic of not shooting torpedoes into planets.
Yes.
It's a very bad tactic. I mean, tactic, I use that word very loosely. It's the anti-tactic.
It looked almost like it was going to go around. Almost. 25.
I like it. Just fire on him. I mean, this is your last guy, right? Or do you still have that guy? Oh, okay, in the top left. Yeah, we'll just get close. Shoot him up, and then stampede on over to the last guy. Oh, the SS Hector. Hector.
Beats the Bellerophon.
Yeah, Bellerophon. It's just really the black sheep of the fleet. We don't like Bellerophon
Is it
too
like
much.
an octopus from like Greek mythology? Like I can't imagine what it is.
I don't know. I don't know what a Bellerophon
I'll
is.
look it up.
Yeah,
Someday.
I mean,
if only we had a means. Of
if
finding
only
these things out.
we could pull out a cell phone and look it up on a live stream. But we're not total jerks, so we're not going to do that. You have our undivided attention, Internet. Shout out to the Twitch chat. Make sure you drop in fun stuff for Tom. And you know, say hi to us.
Ask some questions, personal questions.
Yeah, ask some deep personal questions about affinity, about, you know, sleeping habits.
Right.
You know, if you want to know my social security number, I'm willing to give that up. Whatever you guys want.
It'll be a series of X's. But
well, I mean, it'll be a
represent.
mixture of letters and or numbers. But
Planets in this. Is there any planets in this line I'm missing?
No.
I don't see any planets, no. But you never know. A planet could be stealth right now. Could be a stealth planet. Could be a Pluto. So yeah, again, thank you guys for watching the streams. Make sure you follow us on social media for all the awesome stuff involving civilization, involving starships, and involving anything Wikia related. We are at Civ Games, CIVGAME. That's for anything Civ related. So go ahead and follow that. And at 2K, of course, is anything 2K related beyond just civilization stuff. You want to follow at Wikia. For all of your good Wikia stuff, all of your latest updates on what's happening there in their neck of the woods. It's at WIKIA. My brain isn't working right now for the moment. And there you go. Shirts, you know, branding. Shout out to branding. Yeah, so go ahead and follow us. We also got Facebook pages, which you can hunt down and type in. Yeah, do you have a personal Twitter you wanna shout out?
So at the Two-Tailed Fox.
At the Two-Tailed Fox. It is spelled like you would think it's spelled. No spaces, all together, bunched up. How about you, Matt? You got a personal Twitter you want to shout out?
Yeah, mine is M Haddock. It's my last name, HADICK.
All right, great.
Yeah. So
Cool.
then also we have a wiki or a Twitter for the Civ Wikia. And it's Civ Wiki. So I think.
It's Civ Wikia, CIVWIKIA.
The Twitter handle? Okay.
Yeah. So they also tweet a bunch of cool stuff related to the Wikia, related to the Civ universe and community. So shout out to them. If you want to follow me on Twitter, it's just at Dave Hinkle, DaveHinkle. I just exclusively tweet internet dad jokes and GIFs. So if you're into that stuff, go ahead and shoot me a follow. If not, no worries. I'll just cry to my mom about it later.
Then you might come up with a good dad joke.
That's true. Internet dad jokes are often born when you're very, very depressed. And
Puns are bad, but poetry is verse.
There it is.
delicious puns. Dropping knowledge bombs, puns. We're shooting torpedoes into planets. We're just doing really great things here on 2K Streams today. Closing out our global Starships launch live stream today. Starships launched globally today. It was staggered launch on iOS last night across the various territories, but today, 10 a.m. Pacific this morning, we launched on Steam, and the game is currently available for $14.99. We're just super happy to have it out there in the wild. People seem to be having a good time with it. Reviews are great. You know, everybody's playing it. The forums are very busy on Steam and everywhere else. People post about Starship stuff. The 2K forums, the Civ Beyond Earth subreddit.
Huzzah!
And victory has been achieved. Excellent job. Shout out to the SS Hector. Just a great cruiser. Did a lot of damage, 118 HP there. Really good bulk of the points. We've also got Theseus doing 123 HP damage out there, just dropping damage like crazy. I mean,
Perseus 228.
look at that combat report though.
Yeah.
We fought like crazy. A lot of damage taken, more given. That's the important part.
That's all
So
it
go ahead
matters.
and hit continue. Happy to offer our assistance.
100%.
100%. Yo planet is mine now. So that's good. Our galactic representation, our galactic federation grows, and we're looking pretty darn good. I would say repair some starships and then go take over a homeworld.
It's homeworld time.
Oh no! All right. Well, at this point, it's probably better to take shore leave.
Yeah.
Just camp out on the planet. Actually, okay, never mind. We already initiated it. But we still have science beakers that we can spend. We also have metals that we can spend on some planetary improvements. We've got. It's just a laundry list. When you're the ruler of a galaxy, it's just like you can't take a breath. You can't take a break. So.
Oh, another one. We've got another.
Yeah. General Secretary of the Communal Galactic Cooperative.
That just speaks Canadian Union all over.
I think you know, this is classic galactic red tape. This is more your Hermes Futurama kind of territory. It's just so much bureaucracy.
It's hard to it's hard to get through. Sometimes you have to limbo your way through it.
Certainly.
So we can see what kind of fleet he's working with here, and really deep censorship there with a lot of lasers on it. It's obviously his hang back in the cut kind of guy. He's a hit and run. He has another fast cruiser there, which is got a little bit less movement speed, but you know, it's got that cannon just really jacked up. So he's quite beastly. All right. All right, and so her turn's over. Now we're getting up to our boy Kozlov.
Is he gonna make his way?
Got his city number 4 to Booty 46. I just want to point that out. He's got a vast network there, warp gates, just jump around. More planets. Doing good stuff. You got the Hyper Launch Wonder. This will allow us to give fighters full initial movement. So that means when you deploy a fighter, right away you're not penalized with that one movement penalty. As soon as that fighter's out, he can move his full 6-7 tiles, I believe it is. That is an advantage. True.
All right. So it looks like on the homeworld battle we've got.
Yeah, we're on the homeworld battle. First, we need to repair our ships first, though. Absolutely. But we've also got a lot more energy to spend to beef them up, so that's good. Now, what is kind of your thinking here? What do you think is lacking? What do you want to see improve on these ships here?
That's a very, very good question. We are kind of lacking on torpedoes. We only had 2 ships capable of firing.
No, I say we up the engines. I say we because I feel like we're chasing a lot.
Okay.
You know, I think if we increase our speed, we'll might be able to finish things more quickly.
Okay, so we've got all our ships up to 4 and 7.
7.
Still, even with all that, still got 7K. Now I like this configuration though because it's, you know, HP wise there isn't too big of a gap between anybody. You don't have like the little baby elephant that the whole group has to kind of sit around and protect. Everybody can stand on their own. Everybody can take some damage, but more importantly, they can dish it out too, because you have quite a good standard laser build on everybody. Although our Perseus fellow has just got the crazy awesome long distance game on lockdown, so he's doing really good, doing really well. Yeah, I mean, I think personally, I think you could probably go shields a little bit more in everybody, and then maybe just go down the board with the lasers again, and just, you know, bring those up to snuff, and you can have some good times. Happy, fun times indeed. Oh, we still got some more to spend.
Maybe put them on the plasma cannons.
Oh, rich people problems, am I right, guys? Just don't know what to do with all this energy. Nice.
Awesome. Man, beasts. Maybe research some, go to the science.
Oh, yeah, so go down here to the beakers.
Right in the center, yeah.
So, boom, we've got some tech. Field theory. Oh, yeah, there you go. So it looks like either Pete or the Germans were on board with my field theory love, which allows you to absorb more damage with shields. The next one is 10K, but luckily we have 35K in science, so I think it... Yeah, there you go. That's good. I mean, nanoelectronics also look good because you got lasers on everybody, so just 1 point in there, boom.
Do ion drive as well.
Oh, ion drive. There you go.
Yeah, it's the third.
Nice. And you still got more. It never ends.
Thermal compress.
Oh, you could up your torpedo detonation? Yeah. I mean, you guys have a good heavy torpedo build. It makes a lot of sense. Now we go to a home world, and now we destroy things.
Off-sea Sextantus?
Sextantus? 83. Tom making a rare appearance on the stream, delivering me a message like I'm President Obama. Appreciate it. Thank you, Tom. These are things I need to know. All right, shout out to the Twitch chat while Tom is away. Feel free to be cordial to each other and to follow all rules, please. Because you're only going to make more work for Tom when he comes back. And Tom's a great guy, and he doesn't deserve that.
Nope.
So shout out to Sextantus83 for best name in this live stream so far.
Oh, he did just draw a dog on this piece of paper.
All he did was draw a picture of a dog and deliver it to me. There we go. So they are trying to share some tech with us. It's a little bit of an olive branch, a little bit of peace offering, but it smacks of desperation, wouldn't you say?
It's stealth. We don't really need it. It's not something that we're heavily in need of having done to us. It's their desperateness.
Well, what do we have anything to lose? Can we just like accept it and then destroy them?
Well, I think you're undertaking an agreement here, a diplomatic agreement.
I see.
So, you know, I mean, and we're not like two-faced jerk holes, you know, like we're
speak
good.
for yourself.
Okay. There we go. All right. I'd say take him right in. Take the fleet right in.
Yes, Commander.
Nice. All right. Now, this is the fight of your life. You are going to have quite a bit to contend with here. And this is, I believe, going to be a good way for us to end our stream today. I was hoping that we would finish an entire playthrough, but obviously a full day here on hard difficulty on epic map size, Sid Meier Starships, you just can't beat it in a day, unfortunately. There's a lot going on. But here, this should be very interesting to see how these guys handle this, because that is quite the force. But really solid beginning tactics, just throwing the fighters out there, making sure that he has as many pieces on the board as possible. Now, also, I don't think I explained to you earlier, you don't necessarily have to use each ship in the order the game wants you to. You have those arrows down there in the bottom left, and you can... Oh, no, that's your spin. That one uses points down here, so you can select between different ships. So you're able to cycle through. And, yeah, there you go. So everybody you want to deploy fighters with, you can do that. And I would also suggest, too, that whenever you're going to end a turn, if there's a crosshair there, just take the shot. Yeah, I mean, you'll probably get something. Oh yeah, there you go. You probably just kill a fighter. You know, our lasers are that strong, and with the bonuses from our techs, I mean, our lasers are just gross right now. They're just so much damage. Oh, sorry about that.
Hey, you might want to throw a torpedo right in the center of them, you know, just to get them to scatter.
Yeah, break them up.
Yeah.
It's like a game of pool.
Exactly.
Now, I would just suggest that if you are going to throw a torpedo out there, don't throw it at the planet.
Wait,
now I know,
no, not at the planet.
not at the planet. Now I know what you guys like to do.
I've been misunderstanding this whole time. You're supposed to shoot them directly at the planet and cause one of your ships to blow up.
All right, we have our first torpedo out there, going after the enemy. Got a lot of fighters here.
I think you're gonna have it. Oh yeah, you're gonna have a shot.
Take that shot.
0,
Take the
0,
shot.
0, 0, 0. Maybe to the right, to the one that went
Go 6.
around.
There you go.
Yeah.
Just let them know you're there. You know? Yeah. It's like a mosquito bite on an elephant. Oh, he's going right in it.
10, 9, 7, 7. What about that one at the bottom?
Oh.
6.
Oh man.
10.
So much to shoot. So much to shoot. So many fighters to die.
Might as well, yeah. I will say we probably did destroy this many ships in the last match, but in this one they're just all rolled out right at the beginning, right? So it seems a little more intimidating.
This is true. It's important to remember too that if you have a ship that does have a fighter bay, if you choose to fire, you cannot deploy fighters on that same turn. So it's either or, that case. Oh, I like that guy. Yeah, you can move him right there, that little nook there. Just kind of keep those guys in check, keep them from getting too far away. Little fighter on fighter. Always works nice.
Fighters launched.
All right, more fighters. I like it.
Entering narrow passage.
Okay. And these guys moved. You got quite the stack there. They are just coming right at you. All right. So yeah, that laser power, ooh, it's getting diminished quite a bit. There's a thick nest of asteroids there.
What's our battle card that we have?
Oh yeah, there you go. You got 2 of these.
This turn.
Okay, so it's just a turn. But you know, your next after they take their turn, then boom, use that card, and then once it's the beginning of your next turn, that'll be really good because then you can kind of just surround them and pounce if you so wish.
Fighters launched. Fighters launched.
More fighters, I like it.
It's fighter time.
Strength in numbers.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I think you survive it. No. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. Ooh. See, the mistake they made, though, was coming into your nest. See, he came up, overextended himself just to take out that fighter. While the rest of them run. like cowards, like robotic cowards. Flee.exe.
The engines are damaged.
Yeah, lasers, man. Lasers are great. They really are. Okay.
Ooh, you got. I think
Yeah, if you run it just a bit and then detonate it. Ah, just on the edge of it. So close, yet so far.
So close, but so cigar.
So cigar. Again, just popular expressions all day on the 2K stream. That's how we do it.
Yeah.
It's kind of the fun we have here.
We know how to have a good time.
Yeah, we're just a bunch of good time boys. All right, roll around the back. There you go. Just, oh man, lay into him. All right, what do we got here? These fighters. See, the trouble with them is that you're only going to have 1 and 1 in there. I mean, this guy has 1 in the cannon, so he's more of your close range guy. He's not going to be able to do long range sniping with laser, but still, every little bit helps. Yeah, definitely. But luckily for you, you can always just send out more fighters. You have a lot more fighters, I believe. All right, I like it. More damage. Damage is good. And that burning sun in the background. You might be wondering why that planet down there looks like the way it does, their homeworld. And that's because they are aligned with supremacy. So they have a robotic planet there and a big upside down triangle, which is the symbol for supremacy. All right, nice. We got some fighters down.
Nice progress.
You're making progress. Ensuring the future of our fleet is intact. Some more fighters launch. Oh, yeah, you can shoot.
Anyone else, maybe?
Yeah, I mean he has lasers, so if you can shoot anybody down low, you might be able to hit them.
Unlikely.
Yeah. Wow. Oh, 7.
Yeah.
All right, long distance 7. I like it. You have rolled the hard 7, sir. Snake eyes. All right. Good job. Ended up there. I like it. Start presenting some targets to these guys.
You could also fire a torpedo. Which
Yeah, but also all your own guys there. But if you fired one straight down, you could kind of keep those guys more in towards the planet, and so they don't start getting really far away from you. So when they start spreading out and getting in weird spots, then it's, then you have to start playing the battlefield more, which is good for there. Luckily, it's open, but yeah. Perfect. Hopefully keep them wrapped up in. Or even just disperse that group there. There's a little cluster there, and if you go in trying to fight a cluster together, you might lose. So.
Fighters launched.
More fighters.
Fighters launched.
All right. Oh, I got a little baby laser of their own to shoot. Oh, man. Those guys are quick.
Damn.
More fighters. Oh, there you go. Showing his weak spot. They do not like your fighters. They go right after your fighters. Watch, this is targeting a fighter. Really far away. One fighter.
They know what we're doing.
This is the anti-fighter coalition. They only want
hard
big
mode AI. Ain't kidding around.
Yep. Hard level AI indeed. This is no slouch here. And there is one more difficulty above this, impossible, and it is aptly named. It is aptly named. All right. Let's run that torpedo a little more. Maybe next turn if they come up a little bit. As is, I don't know, but I would chase that guy with everything you have and just start shooting him.
Wait, I go behind him.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you're doing.
Yeah. Oh, that's only level 1. Plus, that ship has got a lot of improvements on it. It's a homeworld battle. They're tough, but yeah. We are tougher though. That is the important thing.
Exactly.
I like it. I like it. Just a little bit here and there. Need to get one of those big ships up there though. There you go. Oh, I love it.
Yeah, that's going to be a...
Although this guy is lasers, so when you go close, it's going to default to the cannon, which is good because you have more points in the cannon. But if you have more points in lasers, you'd want to be a little bit away. You don't want to be right next to him, but that's fine. You're doing good. Doing that damage. Mm-hmm. Very valid.
Tried and true.
Tried and true.
Strategy.
Shoot and run behind cover. Run away. All right. Looking good. Got options here. But I think there's only one choice. And that's to just fly right up to that ship and shoot
right
it.
On his...
Like right up on it.
Yeah.
There you go.
We're getting there.
Getting there indeed. Oh, this is your 7 laser guy, so get him at a good spot to hit some lasers.
Yeah, I think you were right the first time. Yeah.
There you go.
44, 54, 0.
What about that guy on the bottom left there? He might be...
they have a lot of ships.
Might be some tasty morsels.
To the left? Oh. No worries.
There we go.
40.
It's all right. With each shot, we push that boulder more and more up the hill.
Exactly.
That big metallic robo boulder.
That keeps talking to us.
It keeps talking to us.
Yeah.
Keeps saying, "What are you doing, David? Don't push me up this hill."
I'd say go for the higher.
Yeah.
What about to the left? Oh.
Too late. No, I know. It's weird.
Skimmed the atmosphere.
Took out a couple satellites on its way
Yeah.
to destroying that enemy unit.
What about that one all the way to the left?
Yeah. Nothing. Yeah. Gotta start knocking them around.
Yeah, that one's definitely their beefiest number.
Yeah, no, that guy is, he is boss man. So definitely tear him up if you can.
Yeah, the rest of these, oh, there's one other 220. Yeah.
Keep hitting them. So now you did lose a bunch of fighters, but you've got just your regular Corvettes, your base fleet still intact. I mean, tell me a bit about what your confidence is at right now.
Cautiously optimistic. Quite a number of smaller ships, not that powerful. Hopefully, he doesn't do me too much damage with his major ship. I can take out these like dominoes.
Hopefully. I like it. I think it'll work.
Ah! Some screams are more curdling than others.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey man, it's a big galaxy. You got
I
a
know.
lot of different types of people out there.
I'm not knocking it.
Yeah, the shields are great.
Oof.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'd run it to keep putting pressure. Oh, it's so close. It's so close.
Womp womp. Boop. All right. If you go up around behind this guy on the right here, I think you can. No, like right up to the right of him.
Near the planet?
No. Up to the right. Yeah, down. Like that little there.
Oh, to the left. To the left. All the way around.
The enemy right above. Yeah. There we go.
He's sneaky.
All right. 22. We're not dealing a ton of damage, but it'll do.
Man, the shields on that guy.
Yeah, it's got some vicious shields. It's pretty sick. Pretty sick shields.
I
think so.
This is this might be working out in our favor.
Mm-hmm. I like it. I like it.
It does seem like these ships are like the. My brain stopped working. I feel like
we have been streaming for a long time.
They've really invested in more defense, and that's why they're kind of running around.
Yeah, no, these guys are really, really strong. Really good defense, as you said. They invested heavily in that. You know, they're not very aggressive. You know, good tactics and good terms, good in terms of staying together and you know, being viable. You haven't really gotten guys out there alone. Like, look, they're following each other. They still have a pretty good unified line of attack there, and it's working out for them right now because they're just hanging back. They got a lot of lasers to work with. They're shooting lasers long distance, so they're able to just kind of chip away at you. So they're actually doing pretty well considering what they've lost so far.
Right.
You know, whereas you are just losing fighters, but as we've established, who cares about fighters?
Yeah, fighters.
No. Oh, there we go.
Oh,
there we go.
That's what you want.
Oh, no, wasn't enough. It was just a tiny bit. That was the last turn for that torpedo. Just needed a little more to go. Couldn't get it. You know.
I was gonna say, I was surprised by the AI's choice to stay there.
Yeah. Well, they knew something we didn't know.
Yeah, exactly.
So. If anybody in the chat can hook up young Tom here with a sugar-free Red Bull or something, give him a little wake-up juice. That'd be good. He's you know, lounging over there. The sun's down here in California. It's nighttime. I'm making Tom stay past his normal allotted hour. So, you know, give Tom props. Throw him some emoticons in the chat. Throw him some love. Google him. Just Google people. Yeah, there you go. I like it. Throw that above.
That is really the highest honor. To be Googled.
To be Googled.
Oh,
it's like you've made it.
Googled.
You've made it. I mean, I remember the first time when I was Googled. I mean, you never forget your first time being Googled. Getting pretty tired here, guys. We're doing some streams. We're trying to finish this game. We're trying to destroy everyone, but I don't see that happening considering how entrenched this homeworld is, and you know how lengthy our pursuits have been. Before, typical Sid Meier game fashion, I expect that it won't take me long. I won't lose many hours.
Yes.
And here we are, about 3 hours into our stream. So good on you, Sid. Thank you again. For giving me this wonderful experience, for giving all of us this wonderful experience.
Thanks, Sid.
Sid Meier's Starships is available on PC, Mac, and iPad. Right now, you can download it for $14.99. Get it through Steam. Get it through the iPaddery, which is, I believe, where you get iPad games.
Oh, yes. It took them years to develop that name.
The iPaddery, man.
The iPaddery.
It's a great place. Destination.
One of the hottest places on the net.
Light net, dark net, any net, it's there.
Fishing net.
Fishing net. Man, so turning around, getting quite aggressive here. The AI is playing for keeps.
I think they heard
playing for keeps.
They must have heard us talking.
Yeah, they heard us talking trash, and they decided that they're not going to take it. No, they're not going to take it. These two guys down there, they're just asking for a torpedo.
Ooh, 31.
It's all right, though. Dealing damage. Still staying in it.
Ooh.
Now, I believe, maybe I'm wrong, but was that your first Corvette to be lost there? Did you lose a Corvette? Or did they take out a fighter there that just blew up next to the planet?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Okay. Okay, yeah, we still got our 6 ships, so that's good. Clearly, these lights are baking our brains, but it's okay. Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
Tom, we need a new battery. We need a battery for the mouse.
Never mind.
Oh, it's
working.
back on now. All right.
Oh,
just in
107
case.
or
Be ready,
81.
Tom. Be ready for a battery.
107.
Nice shot.
Yeah. It is a double A. Let's just swap it out now. It's the hand of God reaching into our live stream, a.k.a. Tom.
Thanks, Tom.
Thanks, Tom. Shout out to
Yeah.
Tom in the chat, you guys.
Great battery
Yeah,
delivery.
just a great guy to troll. He's just a wonderful recipient of trolling. Just a great exuberant spirit and light of my life. So here we go. Back to aggression level optimal. All right. We got a fresh battery here. We got some new juice. And clearly we're putting it into lasers right now because we're just shooting the crap out of these guys. And
Good thing we did all that research.
it's good, yeah. So we were sitting on quite a bit of science, quite a bit of tech, quite a many beakers, and good for us. We went in and spent it. I guess I should keep you guys abreast of that stuff and make sure you're spending your
No,
resources.
I mean, that's how science works. You know,
Yep. You gotta
you just
get
keep a bunch of scientists waiting. You don't, and then right at the last minute, you put them in a room.
Yep. And you make them do the science.
Just throw beakers at them.
Just throw empty beakers
Yeah.
at scientists. That's motivation. That's how you get it done.
That's how science works.
Yep.
It's the basis of our modern society.
Teaching you how to live here on 2K Streams.
Teaching you about the world.
The world around you, everything in it.
The world. How does it work? You learn here. I didn't know anything about the world until I came here.
I mean,
today.
yeah. Shrek is love, Shrek is life. Indeed. Speaking of green, we've got a green player firing off some deep lasers, some deep laser action. Oh, how are you feeling about your core cluster of 3 guys here on the planet? I mean, no? Okay.
Think about how intimidating, though, it must be to the population of that world for there to be these spaceships
Oh, yeah.
just hovering.
So they've essentially, oh yeah, take them out. What? Oh, you know why? You know why? They have that wonder that mitigates all torpedo damage.
That's what's been happening.
We've been made to look a fool for
That's
you.
why I need to remember these things.
That's why I need to retain information. 107 though? Oh, that's big damage right there. That's big adult grown folks damage. Good stuff. All right. Got more here. We got to take this dude out.
You can do
103.
more if you get
I don't know
close.
if you go up or you go low. Oh, there you go.
That's,
The real-time
end.
damage numbers you can see as you move around really good.
Praise be to Sid for a fun game like Sid Meier Starships.
Praise be to Sid for a fun game like Sid Meier Starships. From the mouth of babes to the ears of live stream viewers.
it's true.
Sid Meier Starships. This game is quite a bit of fun. You know, obviously one of the perks of my job is I've been playing this game for a very long time. And you know, it's crazy how deep it is.
Yeah.
You know, when you talk about the strategic layer and resource management and, you know, the whole tug-of-war aspect of trying to gain influence on planets and you know, grow your federation. And then you get this tactical combat system that, you know, feels a little bit like XCOM, but feels a little bit like its own thing. You have the dynamic battlefields with the asteroids moving around, line of sight, modifiers. I mean, it is a crazy, crazy deep game.
Yeah.
So, oh
No,
yeah,
absolutely.
absolutely. Much more than meets the eye, indeed.
There's real elegant simplicity to it, you know?
No, for sure. I
It's,
think, you know, one of the things with strategy games in particular is I play a lot of strategy games, but, you know, sometimes it's a tough genre to get into, and it's definitely tough to sell new players who aren't necessarily into strategy games. Making a strategy game accessible yet deep at the same time is just a Herculean effort, and
Right.
you know, Sid above all else can pull that off, and I think he's done so here in Sid Meier Starships. I think it is not daunting strategy, and yet it's still deep strategy. Oh, he's going right in, take advantage of one of those
117.
opening pathways within the asteroids, dynamic battlefields, in work, in action, at work, 2K streams. As long as I'm making Tom Powers laugh, that's all that matters. 2K streams, Tom. 2K streams. Branding. It's all about branding. I think so too. I think you're chasing them off. I was a bit worried, I'll say, in the beginning, because you seemed a little reserved. You seemed pretty good with just kind of hanging back a bit. But now it's like, you know, you've taken one down, you've kind of got some damage in, and then now it's just a matter of running them down, essentially, in your World War II attack plane. Yeah, just dive bombing right in, coming right at them.
Just Snoopy.
Yeah, Snoopy, indeed.
Just
Incoming torpedo.
Uh-oh.
Nah, that torpedo's got nothing for you.
Look at them.
Now, another benefit of this battle, you know, the thing that actually worked in your favor is not much stealth coming from AI. We haven't seen any stealth coming from Kozlov's people. They seem to be pretty beastly, kind of beefy, upfront fighters, you know?
Seems like it's all shields and plasma cannons.
Yeah, and that was his mistake to make, and our mistake to capitalize on.
Exactly.
Always the same Britain, all mouth and no trousers.
Yeah.
I won't pretend to know what that means, but British people do have the best slang and the best idioms. And another
one bites the dust.
Bites that stardust. All right, so now we just got 2 left. You chase them down, you got yourself a nice new homeworld here, you know? Well, I mean, they might still behave. I think we actually brought that question up in the beginning of this battle, but we got so sucked into everything that we actually didn't pay attention, so I think it's nice. Oh, we got 3 targets left. Sorry, not 2, 3. But that's okay, because all the more Robo-Men to shoot. Later, back down to 2. I'm not a liar. We have two enemies left.
Got a suggestion. Can we have an achievement for doing the exact amount of damage required to down a spacecraft?
Oh, there you go. I like that. Precision shooting, the achievement. I like it. I like it. I can get down with that.
It's a combination of luck and a little bit of... What's the word? It's well, like, think of it as a hidden achievement. So one of those ones where you might not get it on the first few tries, but as through playing a few games, you might get it.
I think it's definitely a combination of luck, but it's also... Ooh, whoa, that's a big laser shot. Ooh, look at all the damage.
I felt a sense of achievement without any.
Personal achievement and growth. And then there was one.
Incoming torpedo.
Oh. Oh, yeah. He's definitely panicking. And he kind of moved away from that torpedo, so that's good.
There's a certain waggle with the way that they move that suggests they're feeling timid.
Yep. It's like, you know, if you look at the dorsal fin of a whale.
Exactly.
If it's curved, I mean, we've all seen Free Willy. I mean,
we know how it works.
Yeah, we know how killer whales work.
Whale science.
Whale science. It's one of many sciences in which we are well versed.
Yes. It's actually a requirement to work at 2K, I've heard, right?
Oh, yeah. I mean, you know.
Degree in whale science.
Degree in whale science, marine biology, all that stuff.
You need to rewatch Free Willy twice a week.
Actually, my boss comes into my cubicle and forces me to watch it at least once a day.
Oh,
you know,
wow.
because he cares, you know? Just want to make sure that I never,
That's
you
one
know,
of those things.
cause grief to
you
a...
have to feel lucky.
What the hell are we talking about?
Free
2K
Willy.
Streams. Welcome to 2K Streams, where we slowly descend into madness.
Have 1 HP left on the ship you target. Close, but not close enough.
No, there you go.
There you go. We got some new achievements here that are being suggested. Fine quality achievements here. I hope Firaxis is watching. That is it.
Oh, my goodness.
Not a single ship lost again. Very good thing to point out. Crazy amounts of points earned.
Yeah.
But most importantly, you knocked out a player, and you took yourself a nice homeworld. So I think that's good. Go ahead and hit continue. Let's see what our prize is. Oh, can you turd the tide of war? We are happy to offer our assistance. So we got the Great Shipyard Wonder under our control now, which reduces repair costs by 50%. Nice. Click through for me. And boom.
Jeez.
Look at that. Oh yeah, sorry, I misspoke. We didn't actually knock him out. We just took We just took Sextantus 83. Yeah.
So, so we have to get all.
So it's complete domination. So now you understand why we cannot finish the stream tonight.
Yeah.
Because I have to get up for work tomorrow. Once again, just want to thank you guys all for streaming, for watching us stream, for tuning in to 2K Streams here from lovely Novato, California, and you know, shout out to Tom for moderating the chat and wasting his night here with us. Many thanks for that. You know, praise be unto Sid for such an amazing game. Thank you for Sid Meier Starships.
Thank you, Sid.
Thank you, Sid. Thank you very much, Sid. And Firaxis Games did a great job. Congratulations all around everyone working hard together to launch this game. We're glad it's finally out there. If you want to download Sid Meier Starships yourself, you can grab it on PC, Mac, or iPad for $14.99. Head on over to Steam, download it there. Go into iTunes, I guess, the App Store. I don't know, wherever you get iPad games. Go and download it there. And yeah, it's just overall excellent stuff. Thank you to those guys, and you know, very much thank you to you guys for tuning in today, for coming up today. I'm very tired. It is hard streaming for like 3 hours, but thank you guys for coming in today, playing, allowing me to just throw you right into it, and make sure making you guys pilot it while I just sit here crack jokes.
No, totally happy to be here. It was a great time.
It's a privilege. It's been a real privilege.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much, man. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Go to @CivGame on Twitter, Facebook.com/Civ. Go to @CivWikia for the Civilization Wikia Twitter account. Go to @Wikia for the Wikia Twitter account. And, you know, just generally be all up on our stuff. So thank you very much for tuning in again. 2K Streams. I'm Dave Hinkle, signing off.